so we'll start it off like we always do. Everybody that has comms, here's a
Vixian shuts his off because he's trying to sleep.
Not now, Quack.
You don't get a
Do we hear
response.
anything?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Who are you talking to?
Okay. So, are we still in the room with all the bugs and stuff?
Yeah, so you're in the second floor of the North Processing Plant, and you guys just got done getting attacked by bugs, and somebody befriended them. I can't remember who it was. Somebody... Was it Seth? Did you speak with bugs?
Yes,
or something?
I did. That was me.
So Seth has a bunch of bugs hanging out on his shoulder.
That is the spell.
I teleported across the room and confused the bugs.
But otherwise, everybody's next to the entrance to the stairwell of the second floor.
I just stayed away from the bugs.
Glitch is gonna say,
Huh?
It was because you touched the shiny.
I know, I didn't touch them.
I'm gonna need a minute to write some things down, maybe clear my head, and he'll walk out onto the stairwell and kind of close the door behind him.
So you're walking into the stairwell and closing the door?
That's me.
Oh, whoops. Same thing.
Delaris says, everybody get in the stairwell. I'll take care of our bug problem.
Vixian says, don't tell me what to do. Okay.
Omal says, uh-oh.
So Glitch starts writing. Glitch's log. I was pleased when a cart of its own volition brought to us some pills to keep us operating at a high level. I bought my friend Jeff from that good cart. We found a group of people partaking in some strange ritual. Jeff agreed with me that these people were up to no good and looked tasty. Jeff devoured one of those wretched magic sympathizers, and Delaris vaporized one. Jeff would have eaten more had the others not stopped me, and Vixian not slapped me, and then you hear on the columns Glitch go, he starts writing again. We somehow made our way to one of the warehouse buildings. I remember little. I was distracted. Omal, a naked dwarf, and a robot named Jimbo worked together to find the lava control lever. I commanded Jimbo to deactivate. Jeff wishes to eat the robot. Jeff wishes to eat many things. Perhaps everything. I must feed him first of all the blood of the wizards. Just like, and you hear that on the columns again.
So, is anybody worried about the doctor?
She's losing it.
I say, why are you guys still here? As you see Delaris' hands start to glow.
So,
Pulls back.
I think Jeff was a bad idea.
He pulls out Kamehameha style.
Is that
And
canon
then
every time you shoot a fireball?
Every time I shoot a fireball now.
100%.
I think you mean Bakugo style.
That's different.
He did the Kamehameha thing. Okay. So then there's kind of a long pause
Nice.
where Glitch is just kind of thinking, and then he writes,
You know what? I'm gonna wear my pants.
I did it to unburden you all. My condition hasn't been this bad in years. Thank you all so much. I'm sorry. Give my calms to Delaris. And then Glitch is going to strip naked.
What did you do
taking
to
your
this
armor
game?
Taking his armor off. So however long that takes.
What kind of armor is your
It's a-
spider armor?
It's the chainmail spider climb.
Chainmail? I think chainmail takes
You
30
said
minutes?
You said it takes...
No, chainmail is just slipping over your head, so that's just
Yeah.
like a couple minutes.
That's what you said last time. So he's going, so however long that takes.
Okay.
That's what Glitch is doing right now.
So are we watching this happen?
No, I walked in the stairwell and closed the
Yeah,
door.
I told everybody else to go in the stairwell, but nobody listened.
Well,
As my hands were
you've heard
glowing.
some strange,
historically.
you've heard some strange noises on the comms.
So at this point, I look at, Dolores, who's pulled back and ready to blow the door off. So, you could probably just open it, right?
I'm not blowing the door off. I'm killing all the bugs.
He's fumigating.
So you're shooting fireballs at the bugs?
Yeah, how far are we from the bugs?
Didn't we handle the bugs?
Far
So-
enough?
No,
Yeah,
you put the shiny stuff back, and the bugs left you alone.
Okay, I remember now.
But if you're gonna shoot at the bugs, I don't have anything to represent where the bugs. So there's just a smattering of tables that go this way. So you guys are by the door to the stairwell, which is right here. All the tables go back this way. There's like 3 rows of long tables that go like 30, 40 feet back this way. And it's fairly dark in there. So if you want to shoot at the bugs, you'll have to make an attack at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Unless you want to get like right up on
I
them.
think he's planning to light the whole room up.
Yeah, I mean if you throw a fireball, I think they have to make a dexterity save
Of 16.
of 16. So if that's what you're doing,
How dexterous
That
is
is-
the bugs?
To not light
That is what I'm doing.
okay.
Hey, maybe we should all go in the door, guys.
We see his hand glowing and all run through into the stairwell.
Tommy hostile.
Okay.
Like
So
Yeah, we all go in the stairwell.
Yeah, we're going in the stairwell. Fuck this guy.
all right, so I'm gonna make 3 dexterity saves for the conglomerate of bugs that are there. Oh wow. So 16 you said?
Yes.
20. Oh, crit. And 21. So they all pass, so they take half damage. So roll your dice, and we'll see what happens to these swarms of bugs.
They
You
were
were
leaving
so
us
confident.
alone.
You were so confident when
So
you said,
everybody else go.
16.
Everybody else got in the stairwell.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody's in the stairwell.
You see a naked glitch just staring down into Jeff the Bag.
You're going to try.
Hi there.
Oh God!
I attempt to grab Jeff.
I get behind Glitch, much to my chagrin,
Guys.
and
Every single one is on a different number.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's impressive.
And I have 2 more to roll.
You rolled a straight. That counts for like the crit, doesn't it?
13,
was it really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
7, 28.
Yeah, he
Wow.
rolled 6 dice in every single
So
28.
Buy a lottery ticket.
you guys wouldn't see this. You just see a flash through the cracks in the door, and you hear tables and rocks that just go flying across the room. Boom! Rocks are smashing against the walls and stuff like that. And as the dust clears, you see several swarms of very angry bugs in the air. And they're going to come at your direction. So,
Make sure Shaggy's stuck out there.
Yeah, so like I shut the door.
Bye.
I wasn't expecting you guys to fight the bugs, so I don't really have anything to represent the bugs.
Yeah,
Oh no, I do actually.
At least we've got Mike already.
Already throwing off
He's
plan.
like, huh.
5 minutes in, we've gone off the rails.
All right.
Glitch is getting naked.
Yeah, that was how
Just
the
trying
game
to go
started.
thinking Jeff.
So you have 3 swarms of bugs that after you hit the fireball, they just come swarming over in your direction. And all 3 of them are going to make an attack on you. 21 versus AC. 23 versus AC. 23 versus AC. I like this dice.
Those are all hit.
Yeah,
Okay, you need to make 3 Constitution saves.
3 of them?
Yes.
what's the matter, Tiny Tim?
He's gonna know how to play D&D before he can walk.
All right, give me your 3
It should be.
Constitution saves.
24, 17, 11. Wait,
Oh, wow. You
that's
just-
wrong. 13.
Yeah, okay, you're fine. So, you're going to take 23 poison damage.
That's a lot.
That's 3 creatures hitting him. And, but you saved your Constitution save, otherwise you'd get a lot more poison damage. Alright, so that's their turn. You have 3 swarms of bugs that are just all over you. What would you like to do?
Yeah, you're on your own, buddy.
Get out there.
I love how we normally would spend like an hour coming up with a plan for this.
No,
Five
no,
minutes.
no, no. Let's not
5
get-
minutes. Tim's just like,
Fireball.
yeah, shoot a fireball at it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Kamehameha.
Copyright. Copyright.
All right.
Kamehameha.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's different because it's an
I would like to slap Glitch in the face.
Yeah, he's just a historical figure.
All right. So as you're standing there, you see 3 purpley blue blasts just come flying and explode on the swarms around you, and 2 of the swarms go down because they had like 3 HP left each after that fireball. So they're dead, and Marge says, "You're welcome," and then she starts to climb back down the ladder because her and Valsera were over here talking when you blew up the floor.
Yeah, I'd like to hack and slash.
All right. So swing that broadsword at your face where the bugs are currently.
Roll for Diablo.
Yeah. Smack, 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 smack.
And the greatest thing about Mechas and Dragons is the broadsword.
So I'm just gonna make an attack at him, I guess.
Of course, the best thing about Mechas and Dragons
That's
is
a modified
miniatures.
20.
All right, roll for damage. I don't think there's any way you cannot kill them since they have like 3 HP left, but
No, I rolled crit.
okay. So you.
So
It's-
12, 18,
it's-
16.
It's too bad the team isn't out there to see this, but you start windmilling with your great sword, and for every spin of the windmill, that's a bug out of the air, and you're just like twisting around your head like a cloud at the end of a fight, and every single bug is just perfectly bisected in 2, and they hit the ground all dead.
And then fall into.
Well, you didn't slice him Julienne style?
Guys, who wants some bugs?
We're a little busy. Because I don't know if anybody heard Caleb. Omal just unarmed struck Glitch across the face.
Oh, I missed
I
that.
thought he said he was grabbing Jeff.
No, he said he was going to slap. He goes, I slapped Glitch.
Oh, did you slap Glitch?
It looks just like you.
Well, the first thing I did when I entered was grab
I was
Jeff, and the second thing I did was slap
He stepped
Glitch.
up the stairs.
Okay.
Well, I'll try and resist him
I
grabbing
think he
Jeff.
So you're
has
grabbing
Miles'
for it
eyes,
while
but
smacking
everything
him.
else is pure me.
So make an unarmed strike.
He's super tall. He's only the first grade.
While he's doing that, I'll open the door and see Glitch naked. And close the door slowly and go back outside.
Oh yeah, you definitely hit.
He didn't close it fast. Important to note.
Oh yeah, I guess
Caw.
I should put my order
Chucky chucky.
to see what my AC is. 22 definitely hits though.
Oh, in case you guys need a refresher on the processing plant, this lava is coming out and coming in from the first floor, so that's why it's down there. This is the empty aqueduct that comes and just ends. This is all open air that goes to the first floor.
Okay.
You guys are in the stairwell. In the stairwell, you see a spiral staircase going up and down.
And a super naked Glitch. Holding a very hungry Jeff.
Yes. Well, and Omal is grabbing Jeff and smacking me, which he did with his roll.
All right, so you successfully hit
This is getting kind of hot.
Glitch there. If you want to make a...
You're just
Back in
doing
character, gross.
a damage.
Okay. So make a sleight of hand check, and Glitch will make a I don't know, either opposed dexterity or athletics, depending on whether you want to trying to outstrength them or just whip it out of the way before you can get to
Definitely dexterity. So is that just a dex roll or a dex save?
it. We'll do a dex save because it's something he's doing to you.
I mean, I've already rolled the sleight of hand check.
And you rolled a 16.
I got a 19 for my dex save.
All right. So Omal comes
Bugger.
in, smacks Glitch across the face, while simultaneously reaching for Jeff. But in the smack, Glitch is nice and agile now that he is free of his earthly restraints of clothing, and just easily slips out of Omal's reach.
Glitch will say,
You were sweaty under there.
it's for your good, and he's going to try and stuff Jeff the bag.
Jesus Christ.
Put Jeff over Omal's
Everyone
head.
grab
Over my
Jeff.
head.
Over your head.
He's trying to kill himself.
I open the door and yell at Glitch to stop it and try to intimidate him into stopping.
Yeah, that'll work. The turtle slapping him wasn't intimidating, but
All right, so Glitch is attempting to stuff Jeff over his head.
I rolled an 18 in
Jeff has eaten recently, but
So,
Man, out of context.
all right, so nobody's saying that they're trying to stop this. So,
We just
I
got
did.
intimidation.
I just
You
I
intimidated
intimidated him into stopping it.
I said I'm trying to grab it.
oh, okay, I missed
Okay.
that.
So he's trying to grab me again. So is that another deck save?
Yes, and so are you going to be intimidated by?
18.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't,
the
I don't
good
think
thing.
intimidation
I'm
is going to work.
gonna
on
fly
you.
up and grab Jeff with my talons and pull him off upwise.
All right, so you have two people trying to pull Jeff, Omal and Malazar. There we go. Everybody's names are so crazy. All
All
right,
the while
so,
I'm just
Except
yelling
for
at
Jeff.
him. Hey!
yeah, except for
Stop
Jeff.
it!
So Malazar and Omal are trying to rip it off. So you guys both,
Yeah.
Malazar and Omal, make an athletics check.
Sorry, I was really excited.
Minus 17.
And
What am I doing?
Oh
No,
my.
I don't.
and Glitch,
You're not
make a strength save.
Strength save. Oh yeah, that's bad. 4.
Ooh.
Hey, Omal, what'd you get for your athletics check?
17.
Okay. Yeah,
you
so
win.
so Malazar jumps up in the air and tries to grab it with her claws, but as she's reaching for her, Omal's already gotten in there and he just grabs Jeff and wrenches it away from Glitch. So,
So good.
Glitch, go ahead and make a dexterity check here.
Dexterity check. Okay.
Oh, you guys need me.
That'd be a 14.
Okay, nope, not fast. All right, so yeah, Omal manages to wrench Jeff away. So Omal, you now have a Jeff in your hands.
I am now petting Jeff and talking to him like he's a puppy, but I'm just looking at Glitch mildly terrified.
So say we all. We just watched our friggin' cleric try to murder himself while being completely nakers.
Hey, guys, I really think we need to get out of this fog district.
Delaris, are you going into the stairwell
Yeah.
with them?
Yeah, I'm going
All
in the stairwell.
So everybody's in the stairwell. You have a spiral staircase going up and down. Marge and Valsera were seen climbing down the ladder back to the first floor.
Do they have a plan?
We still gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Going
gotta.
up.
Going up.
We gotta
Going
get
up.
the. Don't we gotta get the shiny?
I gotta get the lava going.
But
You want some rough gems that are still in the raw on the rocks.
was that all that was? Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a part of the.
I go
puzzle.
out and grab a handful.
All right, make an investigation check.
Ooh, yeah, never mind. It's a nat 1.
Yeah, so your fireball seems to have scattered them everywhere, and with how dark it is, I mean, it's hard to discern between the rocks and the gems at this point.
Fair enough.
If they're nice and clear cut, they would probably shine in the light, and you'd be able to see them. But no, they're
It'd be
still
funnier if
dull
you
and
just
dirty.
walked out of there with a whole pocket full of like number 3 gravel.
Yeah. All right, so everybody's in the stairwell.
Back up the steps, guys.
Glitch will say you would have been better off without me, but I'll try and not slow you down anymore.
I look at Glitch and I say, "Do you have to be such a fucking downer, Jesus?"
Glitch will start putting his armor back on.
I help him 16
Shirt first.
candles style.
Shirt first.
Sure first.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Not your socks first.
Well, yeah, socks first. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Socks.
Everybody
then
should always put
shirt,
your socks on first.
then pants.
you guys do that.
What? You
Guys,
don't?
you guys
What
were
we don't know is Travis had a really cool character rolled and everything, and we just
We
ruined
just,
that.
yeah, we just. Surely he wouldn't
You're good.
off Glitch so. I was gonna say unceremoniously, but fuck, that was pretty ceremoniously.
There's a Tieflin sorcerer up for grabs.
That was blaze of morbid glory.
I didn't actually want him to die, but it seemed like, I don't know.
The glitch thing to do.
Yeah, it seemed like the glitch thing to do.
Dude, no, appreciate it. You played the character.
Oh yeah. All right, so you guys head up the stairs, right?
No sense of self-preservation.
Yes, up the stairs.
You get to the top of the stairs, and there's a small landing before you see a heavy wooden door that's got a couple metal rods running through it. Not necessarily rods, but bands. I mean, it's a pretty heavy duty door, but it doesn't look like it's been fortified or anything extra. It just looks like your run of the mill heavy duty dwarf constructed door.
Go through it.
Yeah.
All right.
Should we check for traps?
Always
Investigation checks.
I'm still
Sure,
petting
let's
Jeff.
investigate the door.
I'm all still petting Jeff.
I'm pretty good at this kind of thing,
All right.
so I'll give a check at the door.
My
So that'd be a 21 investigation.
So Glitch pulls out his doctor tools and starts prying and using his little mirrors and scalpels to kind of peek between the seams of the door. And
Here comes the stinky.
where the door meets the frame, as you peek through, you actually catch the glint of a small metal strand that runs from the frame to the door.
Ooh, hey guys, I think I found a trap. There's something here.
I knew that was a good idea. See, you're useful.
Is
Sorry,
anyone
we
good
didn't
at
let Jeff eat.
disarming this kind of stuff?
I don't know, could you go ahead and put your pants back on?
Without these tools, anybody that tries to do this will be doing it at disadvantage.
Do I have?
Does anyone have these tools?
Hold on,
Nope.
let me check my
All
inventory.
I have are these hands.
Ghost punch.
I have Smith's tools.
These hands free.
Oh, guys.
Listen, my hands are small, I know, but they're not yours. They are my own.
Is anyone?
Who said that?
So would this be? What kind of a check would this be?
You would use a sleight of hands check without thieves tools.
So I don't have thieves tools, and it's at disadvantage.
Yep.
But
So whatever your sleight of hands check is.
I could give you guidance,
yeah, go ahead.
so you can add a D4.
I say, guys, stand back, and I
No,
pull
hold
out.
on, no.
I pull out the
This is
rod
a
of
trap.
breaching.
What?
The rod of breaching.
Isn't that just too explosive?
No, well, kind of, I
No, it's
guess.
what's in his hand.
It shoots sunbeam at the 6th level. What'd she say?
No, nothing. Just talking about your dick.
We should
So-
get as far away that we don't know what this trap is.
yeah.
And
So.
you're just
Nope, it's too late.
Oh my
Rod of
god.
breaching.
Yep.
we're running away from
Alright,
the door.
hold on.
Back down the
Hold on.
stairwell.
It says roll a D100 and a D10 and add my intelligence bonus. That's gonna be a minus.
Yeah. No joke.
Your D10, D100,
He's
and add
doing
your
his
intelligence.
best to be Christian, but
That's a 31 minus 1, so 30.
Okay. So
So-
sunbeam
Oh, no.
level 6.
Yeah.
is this a one-use item?
No, it's
No.
once per day.
This is what blew a hole in Heritus. So
So we're back, right?
Yeah, we all read that.
And you've got you put your pants on, right? Okay, so
you tell me.
That is you.
if you don't put something on, you're gonna catch them solar rays, and your Johnson's gonna look like my arm.
Sunbeam. I forgot what this spell does.
Boom.
Stop getting achievements.
Glitch starts pulling out sunscreen.
Shoo-wee, sticky feet.
Problem solved.
Shoo-wee.
Oh, I got kinky feet.
Shoo-wee,
Hey, creature.
sticky feet. See that?
68 radiant damage.
Shoo-wee.
68 radiant damage to the door.
6d8, not 68.
Oh, 6d8.
Not
Okay.
68.
Yeah, it's a subtle difference.
Like,
but
my
it's-
God.
it speaks volumes. 68. That's
Oh, there's 8.
What's the difference between 68 and
34.
6,
34.
12.
Make a constitution save.
you got half of that?
Oh,
These are
D8.
sixes.
Okay.
So where? Hey, I need to know where everybody else went.
I
To the
went down the
stairs.
stairwell. Yeah, I was going
Okay.
down.
We followed the crazy guy.
Okay.
Do I make
Delaris, make a constitution save.
Constitution save first? Got it.
I'm gonna point out the crazy guy with a sudden sense of self-preservation. What's up with that?
That one cat
A
you
sense
set on
of
fire,
self-preservation that
one
apparently
stripping
ebbs and flows.
That's a 14.
Okay. You
He's
take
crazy.
34 radiant damage,
Oh God, get back! I
and
don't
you're
want to die.
blinded for a minute as
did
the
say
rod
it.
goes in reverse.
I was blinded for 6 turns.
Damn it.
You guys, there is a brilliant flash of bright light up the stairs. Boop! And you just hear a thump as Delaris smashes into the wall and goes rolling down the stairs towards you guys.
Oh no.
So I roll 68 now?
No, I rolled for you. That's,
Oh,
that's
okay.
why you took 34 radiant damage.
Dang it.
Boy, the
How long
sun
did
sure
you
is
say you
bright
were
today.
going
For 1 minute.
1 minute? Okay. Well, I'm not going to waste a spell on that.
Whoa!
Put on your
All right.
put on your foop glasses. It's bright outside.
Put on your foops.
And would anybody like to try anything else?
Are you doing okay, Delaris?
What?
Oh, you
Blind,
can't
not
hear either.
yeah.
deaf.
You're blind.
All he hears is the ringing
He
tinnitus.
turns around. He goes, "Yeah, I'm fine," but his eyes are just. He doesn't have any eyelids, and his eyes are huge and
like
red.
He's like that Patrick Star gif where his eyes are all.
Or the
Wait,
cracked
so
out
wait-
wall
yeah.
kitten from Dark Souls.
You go play?
All right, so
How did people describe things before memes?
Twitch will get on the comms and say, "Hey Marge, do you happen to have thieves' tools?"
Because the door's fine.
Make sure he doesn't
How did
fall
you
over.
know that she was part thief, part warlock?
I was just asking.
She says, "Yeah, yeah, I'll be right back. I'll be right up." So she climbs up the ladder, comes all the way across, comes up the stairs, and
Yeah, I'll show her the trap on the door and apply some guidance to her. You want to give that a shot?
You should probably ask
that?
consent.
No.
Before, no.
No. So she gets plus
Slather
12
of
to this
guidance.
roll with her thieves' tools
And a D4.
and a D4.
Slathering on the guidance real thick.
24.
It smells like
26.
like copper tone.
All right. So
DC 30.
it was close.
Damn it, no.
This was a fairly hard one. But you called the right person for the job here. She clips it and says,
Perfect.
I don't know what the extent of this trap is. I clipped it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it won't trigger whatever it is whenever you open the door now. And
All
then
right.
she heads back down the stairs.
Thank you. Twitch will say, "Stand back, everyone, and open the door."
Blinded by the food.
It's still locked.
It's locked. Oh.
They were hanging over here.
Oh yeah, you didn't try it in the first place. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
you
we
reach
did-
the door
we did
handle
lock
and you turn the knob, and it's locked.
Marge.
Even though they
Delay.
don't-
You've used your marks for the day. You can't use her until the next short rest.
It's a one-time thing. Delaris would like to try to muscle through it.
Character and single-use
This
item.
is a stone dwarven door.
All right. So she would be up there. So all right. She'll do this again.
Oh, I actually do have a spell that can do it if she can.
Wow.
I forgot.
She actually rolled pretty poorly. Okay, so she tries to pick the lock, but she's like, "Dang it! I bent something trying to get it in there to clip that trap. I don't think it's gonna open this lock."
Okay. All right. Well, I'll give it a shot. Everyone, stand back and Glitch will cast knock.
Would it move?
So this is a
On that.
this will make a sound heard from as far away as 300 feet,
Just go.
and
So it was fun to watch.
target that is held shut by a mundane lock or that is stuck or barred becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred.
All right. So click.
Speak, friend, and enter.
Glitch will open the door now.
All right. The door. Give me a marching order here. I want to see who's where.
Glitch is
So you
first.
got-
I told everyone to get back, but I don't know.
So you've got Glitch at the door.
When it's just me here,
Delaris has no idea what's going on as he's blinded still.
I'll stand behind. I'll stand
It's been
behind.
more than a minute.
I'll stand behind the good
So
doctor.
you got a door.
He hears the knock. He says, "Hello."
We'll set the door right here so everybody can still see. All right. So you got the door right here. You got Glitch. Who's behind Glitch?
I'm behind the good doctor.
Okay. Vixian. Who's behind Vixian?
I will be. I put my hand on his shoulder.
Delaris, and then we have
It's
Omal
called
and
stacking.
Malazar. Who's gonna be last?
Tactics.
I'll be last.
All right. So
Bring up the rear.
Bird Girl's last. All right.
Burb.
So the door swings open, and inside reveals
Gray.
as much as I'll give you without a look around check or a perception check.
Or go
Is
check.
it's a round tower that you're in at the top of, and the door opens right here. And if Glitch, if you'd like to make a perception check.
Yeah, Glitch will stick his head in very low, like Scooby-Doo style.
Okay.
Everybody
I put mine.
Everybody,
I'm
yes,
gonna put mine in over on top of him, and everybody's
Okay.
gonna stack.
All right. Either both of you make one or make one with advantage, Butch.
I'll do advantage.
Oh, okay.
I'm decent at perception.
I'm going to point out that if we actually did
No,
that with the
no,
whole
you do
party,
your thing.
the turtle would be
Oh,
near
we
the
got a
top
plus
of the
6.
stack.
Okay, so
It's the same
Omal,
time, so-
Omal has his hands on the frame, and he's just like
We're different.
horizontal planking with his feet straight out, and he pokes his head in on top.
Yeah, everybody's just door stacking like.
Yeah, that'd be a 24.
24.
And you see gray.
Gray! So, looking in,
Almost got fixed up and then
you see the open tower. There's like a shelf right here, a bookshelf right here, with a mangled corpse that's rotted away. You see a large open window on each corner of this tower, and below this window is a control panel. You see a large lever on the far right sticking up, an empty spot, and a handful of smaller levers off to the left. In this windowsill, you see a curled up, naked except for a loincloth, dwarf humanoid that's sitting on the windowsill, looking out the window,
Theme today.
Alive?
alive. And you see some shelves and countertops on this side, and a table and a couple chairs off in that corner. And
It's a heavy fucking
the humanoid figure in the windowsill doesn't seem to see you.
Am I blind still? Am I unblind now?
It's been about 60 seconds. I think it's
Awesome.
Alright.
Did I make the correct call that the architect or whatever was naked?
Yep.
Oh, the chief mechanic Samson? Like, you don't
Yeah,
know?
that guy.
You see a badge pinned to its chest, its naked chest that says no. I'm just kidding.
Oh god, that's dark.
I'm just kidding. Oh, so the humanoid dwarfish figure is bald on the head, but their back is to you, so you can't see anything otherwise.
Alright.
Travis doesn't have Jeff, right?
No, I don't.
Omal has
I have
Okay,
Jeff.
good.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Good. You have a track record now.
Yeah, we're just gonna say, guys, I better not take the lead on this one. It didn't work out the last time.
Yeah.
So
I say, let me get this. I got it.
at the sound of your voice, since you did not specify that you're whispering or being quiet or trying to hide your voice at all,
Probably wouldn't be.
the figure starts to turn its head, just its head, and you hear, and its head turns around owl style, and you see a bushy red beard hanging from the bottom of its very roughed up looking dirty face, and it goes, "Oh hi guys!
Jesus.
Fancy meeting you here!
Ugh.
Did you come to play?"
So loud.
I say, you ate me, you bastard.
water bottles, like Capri Suns,
And as it goes to step off the windowsill, it's a good 2.5 foot up, and this is a stubby little dwarf with stubby legs.
Is this real?
His foot goes to step out into the air, and at first you're thinking, there's no way this dwarf can reach the ground. He's a stubby little dwarf. But then his leg unrolls, and you hear, and it hits the ground.
What the?
And then his other leg steps off and does the same thing.
What the fuck?
And the crossbow he's holding in his hand, as he takes a step, his arm starts to unroll, and the crossbow clatters to the ground, and his arms unroll to where they are dragging on the ground as well.
Fireball.
No, I want to see how this plays out.
Are you doing a fireball?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait. How far away from him am I?
You're in the middle of the group of people.
I would like to.
He does it
that's
spear
what it
bomb style.
It was able to communicate with
So
us.
here's the control panel.
spirits.
It
All right.
wasn't.
So is that a dexterity check?
Dex save. Yep.
That thing wasn't able to. Those we've met in kind of these before, and it was unable to communicate.
Yep.
That thing just communicated.
So
He wants to blow it up.
I don't care.
one has more yellow.
I'm
I
just
get it.
glad we're having Mike's Dwarf Silent Hill like fun time now.
Totally forgot that.
Okay, that's a fail.
Caleb's
Oh.
we're voting in something.
They fail?
Yeah.
96 because I cast it at 4th level.
Oh, I thought you said 96. It was the same
What
thing
is
as
what is
before.
what is the range of the fireball? How or the explosion size?
20 foot.
20
foot.
20
radius.
foot.
More scared one.
5, 10. Okay, so Glitch is gonna take this.
No, Glitch steps back.
Did you step back?
I didn't step back. No, you didn't say step back. You just said I'm casting fireball.
Over our head.
All right. Glitch, make a deck
Actually,
save.
in game, all he said was Kamehameha.
You're get,
That's
you get,
true.
It's
Candy.
actually Mahe Mahe
You get to
Ka.
make it at
Copyright.
advantage because you have a small door frame that you can easily step behind.
Okay.
Anyway,
Come on, Glitch.
I duck.
Okay, that would be a 17.
Save.
All right.
So I take that. Okay. That's good. That's good. I won't. I probably won't.
Emma,
die.
I need your math skills.
I can't die. Yeah.
How?
It's impossible. If you would have rolled max damage otherwise, I might have
They
died.
don't, these aren't
Dolaris is at 30
after a while.
out of 105
I'm at like
because
60.
he's taken 2 big hits already.
I'm at 66.
What are you doing?
Well, he was.
Hey, same here. The Jedi are dead.
All right. What's the total damage?
37.
Okay. So Glitch, you're
took
going to
half.
take 18.
It's a long way down.
So Glitch takes 18 fire damage.
I just showed Adelaide a video.
Rolf,
I'm just gonna try to take a step.
as he's stepping towards you, is just BAM! Right in the chest with this fireball and slams into the control panel and hits the ground and is unmoving.
And Oliver walked.
Is anybody else doing anything?
Didn't they both walk?
Doctor, I believe you can melt him.
He had taken more steps
We
than
should-
she had.
Do we want to go check his body?
I run up and hack and slash.
God damn.
Oh, yeah.
Are you running up to hack and slash?
Oh yeah, I'm mad that he ate me and got me in this world.
Try to heal him, Jesus.
All right, so Dolaris is up there with his great sword, just slashing away.
Quit just letting others handle this one.
So
I'm just kind of staring because like this is.
Melt
Well, he's
him.
preoccupied. Can I check out the room?
yeah,
Thank you,
Make
voice
a-
of reason.
Dolaris make a perception check and Malazar make a perception check.
Stop.
Dolaris make yours first.
Nat 1.
What is wrong with you today?
I'm
I don't
blinded
even
by
know where to roll.
rage.
The
I
light,
could feed him to Jeff.
Not anymore.
the food.
That's
20.
true.
20. All right. So as you step in and scan, you see Rolf on the floor. Next to him, you see a crossbow. Something catches your eye about the crossbow. You want to pick it up?
Yeah.
Okay, you pick it up,
For Halloween.
and taking a look at it,
And the little boy.
this just looks like a little wooden toy crossbow.
Show you everything.
It doesn't look like an actual usable crossbow that could be shooting at you guys from the tower.
But it was.
But we were being shot at from this region, so there's something else up here.
So, as you scan around, you know, you that thought crosses your
Maybe we
mind.
just
All right,
killed the dreamer.
this wasn't it. And as you scan the room,
The dreamer
you
dies, what
see
happens to us?
the window in this corner, and
I
there's
have my object of whatever.
there's another, you know, windowsill type area, and on top of that windowsill is another dwarf figure.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
This one looks like a dwarf in guard's uniform. Bald, bushy red beard. And he turns with a real crossbow and says, "Hey guys, that wasn't very nice of you. You burnt up my little pal."
I look at him and say, "Your little pal was a. What was he?"
And
I say in
14 versus
Hi,
AC?
what's your name?
For who?
for Malazar.
What did you say, Goran?
I don't know that. I always forget that.
In Dwarvis, I said, hi, what's your name?
Armor class.
15, so it misses. You say what, Omal?
Hi, what's your name?
Oh,
But he shot at me?
Yeah, he
I'm
shot
gonna draw
at
my
you.
crossbow and shoot at him.
well, let's roll for initiative. So he was in the windowsill, crouched there, watching you guys after you blew up poor Rolf. The
Yeah, you
Hold on.
guys. You guys did it.
You. The
so
knock
let's
it
all
off,
roll
stop
for initiative.
21.
Hold on.
Do you
Too
not
late.
know how to do this?
Oh, good. I get to go last.
I'm so excited that we're playing.
25
6.
to 20.
All right, 25 to 20.
21.
21. So Dolaris goes first.
You guys know what's happening.
Yep.
Okay. 15 to 20.
Keep going.
15 to 20, anyone?
16.
16.
I'm definitely
10 to 15.
Keep going.
5 to 10.
Keep going.
6. I'm not going very last at least.
Natural 1.
Okay.
You have no initiative.
Seth actually gets skipped this turn now.
So
I trip.
yeah, Vixian, as the fire blast explodes, you're right behind Glitch. Glitch is fast enough to duck behind the frame, but even though you're not close enough to get burned, it's a massive flash in your eyes, and you take a step back and kind of stumble down the stairs a few. So that would put you like right here. All right, so first up is Delaris.
Hard yikes.
Delaris.
I'm gonna use a free action first, actually.
Okay.
Ask him, why are you attacking us?
He
I
says,
wonder.
well, for the very obvious reason, pal. You just murdered my little buddy over there. All he wanted was a hug.
He ate him.
He ate me.
I don't know what you're talking about, pal. We've been in this tower for weeks.
Why?
You're
Because
down
you
the
yelled
stairs.
down the stairs.
I yell.
All right, so that's free
That's my
action
free
worthy.
action. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to cast Hold Person.
Okay.
He's
What
gonna hug
do I got
That
to roll?
is
Just
a
gonna go give him a big old
Wisdom save of 16.
full enough? Are we gonna have?
8.
Yes, so now he is paralyzed.
All right, so you see him just go to take a step, and he just seizes up, and he is still up on that windowsill with his crossbow at the ready. Is that your turn?
I messed up. Can I...
Nope, that's it.
Pick out your turn. Please pick out
So...
your turn.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
So
I messed up. I meant to cast a sorcery point.
how does that work? Does he get to save out of it on his turn, or is it until the end of your turn?
I think it's on his turn.
I think it's on the end of his turn. He gets to try and save.
Yeah. Damn it, I really messed that up.
Hold person.
So we should push him out the window, right?
Well, it's still your turn.
You have
Can't
Jeff,
save.
guys. I
You just
have
go for
Jeff.
speed it up.
Up to DM.
At the,
It'd
at
be
the
that
end
way.
of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Mike,
Yeah.
are you gonna let me use a sorcery point?
Yeah. Are you gonna make that
To,
a speed
as a
one?
bonus action,
Okay.
yeah.
So you can use a cantrip or a regular action now.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up there and attack him twice.
Okay. What's your movement?
30.
Yeah, I get you like right to him.
That's a 26
Hit.
for the first one. And a 22 for the second
Hit.
one. And
Both
since
of those
he's-
can be rolled with advantage. So if you want to roll 2 more d20.
Yeah, I might as well if I crit.
They're auto crits anyway, though, because he's paralyzed.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, auto crit is 2d6 plus 4. So it'd be 12 plus 4 would be 18 each.
But you have to roll your
roll the
damage
dice
and
and
double.
double.
You double the dice.
Oh,
roll.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
So that's 10, 14. Double? No.
You double
do it
the
again.
dice. You don't double
Double the dice.
Yeah,
So
you double-
14
it'd be
for the first hit.
14 and 24.
Okay, so 38.
38 damage to this guy.
He's tired.
Okay. Which would then be his turn.
He goes,
Sometimes you just want to go nap.
He saves out of it. You see him struggle, strain, and then you just hear the creaking sound of metal as he finally takes another step.
You okay?
And that brings us to Omal.
Okay. Slight change of plans. Jeff is now on my belt, and I'm running up.
Okay.
I have 45 feet of movement. I assume I can reach.
10,
I don't know.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 35 to get to him.
So for starters, I'm gonna hit him with the Matador's dagger.
Okay.
Otherwise known as the yeet knife.
15.
the dagger of the
Miss.
It's way better.
Well, that was a disappointment. So I'm gonna hit him
Dagger
with
of bovine yeet.
I'm gonna hit him with an unarmed strike, a magic-y one.
You don't get 2 attacks? You get 2 attacks.
Attacks per action too.
Yeah.
Do I get 2 swings with the dagger,
Do you
or
not
do
know
I
your
have to?
character? Yeah, you can attack with the dagger the second time.
Dagger.
It's just your bonus action. You can do one attack unarmed, right? Bonus action, unarmed strike. Yeah, so you can do an unarmed strike or a flurry of blows for your bonus action, but for your main
Okay,
attack.
we'll hit him with the dagger again.
Okay.
22.
22. All right, so now I need to make a strength save of what? 15. Oh, natural 20. I'm sorry. So this massive.
That's fine.
So as you swing the dagger the first time, he ducks out of the way because he's small and nimbly, and you catch him back with the second swing, and this spectral image of a bull comes through the air at him, and he just grabs the horns with his hands and shoves it off to the side like it's nothing, and then takes the damage. How much damage did you do?
He takes 8 piercing damage as well as 4 force damage.
So 12. Okay. Got it.
The dagger of bovine.
Now I'm going to hit him with an unarmed strike. They're magic.
Okay.
Magic.
Magic.
Did he say out of it, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go for
18
it.
to hit.
It hits.
He grabbed the bull by the horns.
No. Whoops.
4 magic damage.
How much?
4.
4 total? Okay. Alright, so then you punch him in the face. Make a perception check.
Okay, just a second.
I'm just glad my kid's being good.
23.
I didn't even know
Yeah.
he was
So
hitting
as your
hard.
fist connects with his face,
We'll do it
expecting
okay.
to hit flesh and bone, it's almost like you hit a metal trash can. Which then brings us to Glitch.
Oh boy. Alright, so Glitch will say, well, I guess we're doing this. And he steps out. We'll step next to the body here. The thing on the floor. Let's just do a little chill touch here. So this is him raising up his blasters, and some eerie purpley green glow shoots out of it with a skeleton hand. 22 to hit.
Hits.
3d8. That's a d10. D8.
Are you shooting the dead thing?
No, he's shooting.
Okay.
He's shooting Ralph. Not to be confused with Rolf.
Ralph and Rolf. Here we go. 3d8s.
Dun, 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 dun.
So that would be 9 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And if it's undead, it has disadvantage on its next attack, which I doubt it is, but still.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Malzahar, you're up.
Real quick, my wife is actually going to leave at noon our time. She's going to come a little bit earlier because my 4-year-old is not being here right now.
Fair
you
enough.
Remind her to bring bathing suits for the boys.
Yes.
I think they are going to get in the pool.
Okay, I will
Even
text
though
her.
it's probably cold.
It's not super cold.
They'll be fine.
The water, I mean, is probably cold.
Did you go check the water?
Yeah, I went outside and checked it.
Oh, okay.
Did you jump in?
No. Yes. Yes, I did.
I did. If you saw,
Regardless
if you
of
saw,
whether
if you
it's
saw
cold,
the
you
golf
can
club,
still
it's
like
because
it.
I was fishing out the net that the kids threw in there last night.
Kids are jerks.
They are.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at him.
Okay. Make your attack.
It's funny if
So
it
does
was
this
a toy
mean I
crossbow.
Roll a dice and add 4
1d8.
to it.
Yeah.
No, you roll a
Roll a
d20 and add
d20.
4 to it.
Oh, okay.
And that's your attack.
16.
You know, if you use the thorn whip, you get +8, and you get 3d6 instead of 1d8.
Am I close enough to hit him with that, though?
30 feet.
You can move close
Yeah.
enough.
No, you're within 20 feet of it. You can hit him with the thorn whip.
Well, I'll hit him with a thorn whip then. I didn't think I was close enough to hit him with that. That's why I didn't go with it.
I'm surprised you're not hitting with a thorn whip right now.
Every square is 5 feet.
And you can
Okay.
pull him up to 10 foot if you wish, Indiana Jones style.
They get opportunity
down.
attacks. Oh wait, no.
No, if they're forced out of the
If they're forced,
position.
they
Okay,
can't.
so
okay.
so
Alright,
add
I'm a
8 to
thorn
your
whip.
roll.
Yeah, I know it.
Roll a
Sounds
d20
good.
and add 8.
17.
17. Okay, that's a hit.
Right there.
Now roll your
No,
3d6.
the 3d6.
Yep.
That's cool. She has Thorn Whip for Druid, and Thorn Whip is a bonus cantrip. She has double Thorn Whip.
11
11?
plus. No, it's just 3d6. 11.
You see those like twirler things, those ribbon
All right.
things?
So you see Malazar just whip off this whip Indiana Jones style and just wrap it around the torso of this tiny dwarf, and he is wrapped with this spiky whip. So you have him entangled. He can still move, but or he can still attack. But for him to move away, he'd probably have to make a strength save to get away from you.
Okay.
So
The iconic vampire killer tracks randomly starts playing in the background.
that brings us to Vixian.
Oh yeah, I'm playing too. So,
You're gonna have to come up
got it
several
right where you
flights of
want him.
steps.
so I walk to the battlefield.
5, 10, 15 feet.
Damn, I fell forward. Everybody's surrounding him.
And he's up on a pedestal, though.
You see that?
You
Yeah,
can
he's
probably-
up, so you can hit him.
So
But he's wrapped with a whip.
what I'm gonna do is, because he's unable to move very good, I'm gonna go ahead and knock an arrow into my longbow of fire.
Yeah, that
And-
long bow.
I'm going to roll an attack.
It was like trains flying on this kind of thing. What?
Go. That is 24 to
Hits.
hit,
That's a big hit.
and rolling damage is 1d8 plus 3.
Quick, I really want to.
11.
Too bad you didn't put a hunter's mark on.
11 damage.
11 damage. All right. You get a second attack.
And I'm going to go ahead and cast Hunter's Mark.
You don't have to if you don't want to spend the spell slot.
It's not like I use the spell slots really very much. So I'm going to go ahead and use the spell slot and do Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
This guy.
I was rocking him with this, and he just chucked it.
And is that just concentration?
I tried.
I don't know if it's concentration.
It's got the C.
Oh, okay. I guess it is then.
He already is.
Hunter's Mark actually does. I did 6 damage with that too.
Yeah, you add a d6.
Add a d6 to it.
So whenever you attack, you get to add a d6 to the damage.
He started like
Oh, that's all that
closing his
means.
eyes,
Okay.
and then
Yeah, so he's been hit with Hunter's Mark. And
So you can shoot him with the second arrow. Did you get 2
Did
attacks?
Autumn's birthday go good?
well, wouldn't that spell slot count as my attack?
That's your bonus action.
I
Oh,
wondered.
okay.
Because
Yeah, I'll go ahead and attack him then.
Alright, so roll
So
the
I gotta
damage.
add a d6 to the damage.
Yep,
So rolling, and that is a 25 to hit.
that hits. So that's a d8 and a d6.
Right.
So that's one.
D8, 2d6, and 3.
Hopefully she wasn't disappointed or anything.
9.
I think she was pretty happy that.
9 damage.
Did you roll 2d6?
Okay, good.
Oh, I'm an idiot. 2d6.
So 9 plus.
No, it was 4 plus 3. 7.
What'd you roll on your d8?
5.
5
Yeah,
plus your 3, so that's 8. And then what'd your 2d6 get?
another 3.
So that's 11.
11. Okay, there we go.
So 11 damage.
Stop making me do
I'll
math.
see you later.
Alright, so
Travis about to see
2 arrows whiz over Delaris and Omal's head and just stick into this thing with a resounding clang! Brings us back around to Delaris.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and
Cast Fireball.
yes, use my the last of my sorcery points to quicken a spell. Cast Hold Person again.
Oh, man.
Okay.
We are just ruthlessly murdering this guy.
He
Well,
saved.
she should just
He
die
saved?
then.
Yep.
Well,
Well, all
fair
right.
point, yeah.
Well, then I'm gonna go ahead and
Swing for the fences.
well, first I'm gonna do Divine Smite.
Oh.
Swing for the fences.
That's what I should have done last time.
I think you can.
Do you remember the movie Signs?
Something you just get to add.
That's something you add
Yeah,
to an
that's
attack.
just something I add to an
So
attack.
swing and hit first, and then you can decide if you want to use it or
Swing
not.
for the fences
Okay.
tomorrow.
Yep.
That's what it was.
That's the annoying things about paladins, is they can be like, oh, I don't want to use this. Oh, I hit? Yeah, I want to use it.
That's a 16 first attack.
Miss.
Oh,
That was
Next one's a 19.
Hit.
Everybody.
I'm going to use Divine Smite on that attack. Which
Roll.
adds...
Like a D8, I think. That's Paladin's big thing. Is
Yep,
the D8.
expend 1 spell slot to deal 2d8
Ooh, 2D8.
plus 1d8 for higher than first.
So whatever spell slot you want to use.
Ah.
What spell slot you going to use?
Third.
So that's 4D8 on top of your 2D6. So roll 2D6, 4D8, and then add 4.
Use dinky feet.
Okay. We got 10,
Nah, I know, but it's fun. Kids think it's hilarious.
20,
Kids think it's hilarious.
30, plus 4.
My
34
5-year-old thinks it's fun,
damage.
and his-
That was on one attack.
That's on. So
Over
Delaris
here, like sticking them in your face.
reaches forward with his hand, Vader style, and Ralph manages to shake it off. But as he's shaking it off, he misses the fact that Delaris is coming up with a massive upward swing and cleaves off one of his arms, and his arm with the crossbow goes cluttering over the edge and down the tower.
Alright.
And now he has one arm left. And is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
So on Ralph's turn, he then, with his one remaining arm, reaches in and pulls out a sword.
I've had worse. Flesh wound.
And since
you.
Delaris is the one that's been doing a truckload of damage to him, he's going to swing at him. 27 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
18
I
to
use
hit,
Sentinel Strike.
and 26 to hit.
Yep.
So all
I-
3 hit. Yeah.
I use Sentinel Strike.
What's that mean? You get to hit him for him not hitting you?
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee attack.
Okay, so you just get to hit him. He still gets to swing.
It doesn't say anything about stopping him.
Okay, yeah. So make your attack. Well,
Nat 20 for a 27.
Oh, nat 20. Oh man, roll this damage. Let's see if you murder this poor guy before he can murder Delaris.
I hope so.
This is my.
That was the Matador's dagger. So I rolled 2 die for the damage and 2 die for the force,
roll
right?
Dice. Right?
No, you roll your dice damage and then you double it.
Well, I have 2 different dice to roll. I have a
Right, yeah, so you roll
D10.
a d6 and a d10 and you double that, and then you add 3 to it.
People bought that. People bought the shake weight.
Hold on, D&D Beyond's confused. Let me do this.
It's D&D Beyond. It's not rolling the d10.
D&D plus Ultra.
Why is it not rolling the d10?
I can roll.
So you really enjoying that?
That's not factored into the dice roll.
Yeah, so do you want us to roll
You
a
get
d10
bit by
for
a
you?
bug, it hits you hard.
Excuse me, sir.
Max damage on the force, so 20 force damage plus 9 piercing damage.
Alright, so,
Other arm. Cut the other arm off.
no, so here's what happened.
Cuts out his robot heart.
Ralph pulls out this very wicked-looking sword that seems to gleam in the moonlight. And he's coming for poor Delaris because he hit with all 3, and this was going to be very nasty. But unfortunately, he only had 23 HP left.
Yes!
And as he's coming down, a spectral bull just nails him in the stomach and tears him in 2 and pushes him over the edge as you see 2 halves of a metal dwarf clinking down. Clang, 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 clang.
And also splat.
I don't know why I keep looking at the laptop. The microphone's over here. So 2 halves of the metal dwarf just go clanging down very loudly. Clang, 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 as it hits the ground.
Did it drop its sword in the tower, or did it go out the tower too?
It went out the tower.
Are you using the potty or are you just getting ready?
Pretty sure it's a magic sword.
Okay, listen.
When
So,
You
no!
guys can swing and you can climb on that ratchet strap or something.
I'm going to talk to your mommy.
Yeah, don't go on that balance beam thingy that Daddy
Talk
made.
to your mommy.
And I need to make sure Adelaide doesn't do that too, okay?
Alright, so
Thank you.
you guys are out of combat.
That would have killed me.
Really?
Delaris, you probably would have died.
This is bad news.
I got you back.
It
And I
was
try to
a,
high five Dolaris.
it was a D10 and 3D8 poison damage
We're doing a lot lately.
per hit.
Hurt too.
Yeah, I would have died.
Bigger pokes.
Don't find that sword.
Delaris returns high five to Omal.
All right.
And they incredibly whiff.
Make a dexterity check.
Performance high five check.
Performance, yeah, make it a performance check.
Oh, Mom.
Does anybody else need anything healed besides you?
Oh, I could definitely. I don't know.
'Cause I
I have very bad news on the high five check.
Well, I got 66 health.
We'll just say it. We'll just.
I think Delaris is the
Well,
main
hold on,
one that's
first-
just bad
I
off.
need to remove a curse so I can actually get healed up if we're gonna do that.
I just know he was
I'm,
about to
I'm
die,
cursed.
so I don't know how to remove a curse.
I think you
I
have.
have it.
I wasn't about to die.
I have removed curse.
He was just gonna.
Okay,
do a lot
I think
of
you have
damage.
just like a few.
It's gonna be funny.
Although I'm not looking.
That's worn off.
Oh, that's worn off?
Yeah, that's worn off.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Good, good.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mass Cure Wounds.
What's the radius on it?
I put
60 feet,
my head in.
No, 30 foot.
30 foot. Oh, you guys are all within 30
That's the
feet.
range.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're all within 30 feet.
3d8 plus 4. Do I roll the 3d8?
Yes.
I don't know how to help you.
Where they at?
2 pyramids.
You want it off? Let me get you another
Ah, 2 1s in there. 7, 8, 9. 13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone?
Yep.
You hit the
She rolled.
green.
She rolled 2 ones.
Hit the green damage button.
That poor guy. He got
Was
old
that
person on his
13?
first turn and murdered on his second turn as he tried to swing a sword.
He did his best.
He got one attack off in the surprise round that missed.
Yes.
Perhaps we should feed the other guy's corpse to Jeff.
How about we look at his corpse first?
Okay. Well,
Didn't his corpse fall all the way down?
No,
oh, the
there's
dead
the
other
other
one.
guy.
yeah. There's
I say to Malazire, I say, hey, will you fly out that window and take a look for that sword?
Sure.
I'm here. Whoops.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly out the window and look for the sword. But if I get it, it's mine. I'm not sharing.
Okay, you're about 60 feet in the air.
I can fly.
So you would have to fly all. Let's see, what side of the tower is that on?
I
Okay.
love how I can fly just trumps
Make
everything.
an
you
investigation check.
said. You're getting
Laura's power move. Jump out the window.
Fair point.
What am I doing? Make an investigation.
Investigation check.
Birdistigation check.
Yeah, while she's flying out the window, I'll have a look at the body.
22.
Yes.
Okay, so you find the body with ease. Part of it. You see the lower half just on the edge of the lava trough. And unfortunately, I rolled and the other half is in the lava. So with that perception check, you would see it glinting from the lava.
Is any part of the sword sticking out of the lava? I have grabby feet.
She does have grabby feet.
If
Also,
probably
she can
still good.
fly.
if you'd
That
like,
trumps
if
everything.
you'd like to attempt it,
I would. I'll try. Athletics?
Uh-oh.
Never.
Or where we go? Or-
so we're gonna go with a sleight of hand.
Okay.
Hold
Oh,
on.
that's better.
And Vixian runs to the window and throws out 11 herbs and spices.
I love KFC.
Travis is over here looking at me like, fried chicken joke, do something. And I was just like, oh god.
13.
13. So you swoop in, and you're going to take
I knew there was a joke there, I just didn't know what it was.
12 fire
I'm
damage.
glad I can help find it.
And as you reach for it and grab it, it slips through your claws.
Damn. Alright.
Try again.
Head first.
All you did was take away the healing you just did, so you're fine.
I yell out the top of the window. Gotta be quicker than that. You almost had it.
Is it gone now, though?
It's,
Is it
floating,
from
it's
something?
basically going down this way. So if you'd like to try it again,
I don't think he wants me to get this sword, so I'm gonna go back up because he's just gonna keep hurting me.
well, I mean, it's all up to your dice.
I run down. I run down to try to get the sword. I want the sword.
Yes,
Are you going
Tim
down
is
the
gonna
stairs?
spend.
Oh, yeah.
Tim is gonna spend the rest of the game just going
Alright.
downstairs.
Tim, you're going down the stairs to the second floor.
God
The stairs
save me,
continue
dude.
down. Are you going to go down?
Yes.
Okay.
Down to the lava where
No.
Search of the body.
So you get to
Nobody-
the first floor, the door's shut. You going to open it and run through the first floor out the door?
Absolutely nobody can
Okay.
ever again question
So you
Tim's dedication
Kick
to
it. You shoulder through the door, onto the first floor, and it's pitch black. Do you have
I don't have dark vision,
dark vision? Okay.
but I do cast light on myself.
Okay. You cast light.
Damn it! Forgot about the arrow, guys.
Yep.
Jimbo.
All
Jimbo
right.
might have reactivated.
As you shoulder through the door into the first floor,
Where's
make a perception check.
Maybe he's got like a,
I'm flying back up, back in the window that I flew
like a
out of.
waffle. Girl
2 plus
named-
1.
named Bimjo.
Okay.
Jimbo and Bimjo.
Roll for initiative.
I really want that sword.
So you come out the door into this area.
Mike really wanted you to have it because
The only thing
Kayla
you
into it.
see are a few tables within you,
tables are in him.
not within this room, within here with you.
How'd you get that table in there?
12,
Prison wallet.
15. They are rolled
Ew.
horribly. As you shoulder into the first floor, you guys came in this side and went up the stairs. There's a whole other part of the processing plant down here
Boo.
that just happened to be filled with 3 zombies.
I go back up the steps.
I see how this
Okay.
game's gonna go today.
I go back in the hallway,
He's
close
tired
the
of us
door,
fucking
and go
with his
back.
plan.
Okay. Well, luckily all 3 missed you, so you shut the
Fantastic.
door.
Look at Tim over here making pragmatic decisions. Dolores making
I rolled
pragmatic
3
decisions.
d20s and didn't get above 10, so you're good.
Yes.
Okay, so
I go back up to the 3rd floor and say, guys,
make an
zombies.
athletics check.
God.
This will be a constitution. Make a constitution check.
Because I'm shaken by zombies?
No, because you just
just
ran
ran
down
Oh.
60 feet of stairs and then ran back up.
It's a cardio
Long
check.
way.
That's a 12.
Yeah, so you come up the stairs to everybody, and they look back at you, and you're like, guys, there's.
Zombies.
You know that guy I blew away in one shot?
There's more of
There's
them.
3 of them. And I only have 2 more shots.
All right. So, what are you guys doing here?
I think I was gonna go check out that control panel that you said control panel, so
Okay, yeah. So there is a control panel. This looks more like a control panel.
the old
There's a control
narrative
panel right
thing
here.
you said 20 minutes ago.
I was gonna look at the body, just
Does it look like it has a slot for a lever?
see kind of what it
I want
is.
to check out the
Slash
series of
if it
letters
has
that you said
anything.
were over there.
All right. So
He's looking for
So,
slots.
Glitch, we'll have you, we'll resolve this first. What are you doing? You just give him the body look over?
It's kind of 2 things. Kind of, it looks familiar to something we've seen before, so I'm just gonna see if it looks like it is those things we saw at the lighthouse.
Make a medical.
Slash.
But it
search his
talked
body
to
for
us,
the-
and I think that's an important point. It
Hey
talks to
guys!
us.
And had a toy,
Good.
and,
Yep,
had a,
that one. Nails on a chalkboard.
and had a toy crossbow in his hands.
Okay.
And just
He
wanted to
was a
hug.
special needs dwarf. and he murdered it.
Medicine.
That
Terrible.
is so. That
10.
is so Christian of you.
It doesn't look moving to you.
I thought
It
it was
looks
a child.
like a,
That makes
um,
me feel somehow better.
So, from
Timmy was a
just getting
narc.
the glance over of it, it looks like a dwarf whose the skin around his arms and legs has been extremely stretched around the bony skeletal structure underneath, and the rest of the skin is almost saggy on the body and kind of sagging from his face and from his torso.
Where did he get a hat?
Huh. But
And there is black liquidy blood that's leaking from it.
I'd like to take a sample of the blood. That sounds interesting.
Okay,
Hey, Mike, how long would it take me to change armor?
an hour.
Rest to Jeff.
You'd have to do a short rest because you're in full plate.
Since
I'm in
it's
splint
naked, I
right
assume-
now.
You're in splint.
Yeah. But I'm putting on full plate.
Oh, well, it'll take you a short rest to definitely dump that.
They'll probably come up the stairs by then.
You're gonna be halfway through.
I closed all the doors on the way up.
Oh, splint is heavy armor, so yeah, so it would take you a short rest to take it off.
Sorry, this was Resident
And
Evil 3.
but I allow you to put on
Works
the.
now.
I'd allow you to put on the plate. What'd you say, Caleb?
Oh, I said, sorry, this is Resident Evil 3. The zombies can come through doors now.
Well, he ran away, so he doesn't know what's going on down there.
Like one zombie in Resident
All right,
Evil.
so so when you guys glance at the control panel, which everybody else seems to be doing, so like I said before, you've got on the far right side, you've got a large lever sticking out. You have an empty slot with a hole, and then you have a handful of smaller, like hand lever sticking out on the left side.
Hey, Omo, you got something that looks like it will fit in here.
Speaking of the mic, I don't think you can hear you.
The Dixon, since you walked up to it, the large lever on the right has flow control on the right and flow control in the empty slot. And on the small ones, you see various ones like lights, conveyors, doors, just different things like that.
So this is what we're looking for. Is there anybody else looking at the thing, or is it just me?
It seemed like everybody walked over there but Glitch.
Okay.
And
So
Delaris is stripping naked or something.
I say to the rest of the party, pretty sure this is what we're here for.
So I take the lever and throw it out the window. No, I walk over and put the lever in.
What is wrong with you?
You put it in the hole?
Delaris is laying down, full spread, just catching
Put it in the hole.
I look down at Dolores and I say, "You are really out of shape, man.
All right, so it's currently in
Too much meat and
the
lemon
dead
spread."
center. Which direction would you like to push it?
I can't remember what we're doing.
How much movement do I have? Wait, it's in the middle, and what are the options?
Something with
Down or up?
the lava.
We're trying to make it go.
I don't remember what down or up did.
That's right.
It doesn't say. It just says flow control above it.
Up.
Up?
Does,
All right.
does the control panel tell you which way?
Lava.
Okay, open control panel.
Open control. So you go to push it up and make a strength check here.
I think it was just one.
Oh, 11.
Okay, so it's just enough to push through the rusty gears, but not enough to break it. So you finally you feel the resistance, but then you push through it, and the lever slides up. Ka-chunk.
That was a good lever sound.
Alright, Glitch will see Omal do that, and he'll go over to the window to see if he sees a lava flow change.
Make a perception check.
Natural 1, total 7.
So there's, I mean, you still have the fog that's swirling around, and it looks like there could be a glow from lava beneath the fog, but you're not really sure.
Omal finally catches, or not Omal. Delaris finally catches his breath and said, "Guys, there's zombies down that way."
There's zombies everywhere. Look around.
Barry, look out! It's a monster.
Can we throw more shade at Delaris? To be fair, you kind of deserve it at this point. I don't know.
I have a -1 to intelligence, guys. You should-
To be
Alright,
fair.
Anyone else want to look out this window? I'm having a hard time seeing the lava.
My frost.
Yeah. So I'll step over to the window.
All right, make a perception check. What did he get?
It's a natural one.
Same as him.
you
Total
got
of
a seven.
7.
So you walk over to exactly where Glitch is staring, and Glitch is like, the fog is too thick right here. And so you walk over and look right in that same exact spot, and you're like, yep,
Yeah, I
there's,
agree.
there's some thick fog there. It's wicked awesome.
Because we're the two best friends that anyone can have.
Wicked awesome.
Why are your pants still off?
Because he's your best friend.
You tell me.
I can only tell you that they are, not the why.
Delaris gets up and also looks out the window.
Yeah, anybody else want to take a crack at it? I say, staring at Dolores' ass.
Please.
Oh,
Natural
I
one.
hear Smuggler knowing his perception.
Are you shitting me?
Delaris walks over to the same window. There are 3 windows up there, and he walks over to the same window
I have a total of 3, by the way.
and looks out and says, "Yep, there's some fog right there."
Alright, I guess I'm gonna check.
Oh, for God's sake!
Glitch is gonna cast Gust out the window at the fog.
Here.
Alright,
change
what am I doing?
things a little.
Perception?
Perception. Are you looking out the same window as them?
I would like to walk to a different window.
Okay.
I wanna go to
I mean,
this
you're
window.
right next to a window right here. You want to look out the window you're
Oh my
at?
God.
Sure, I'll look out the window.
All right.
I hope it's an actual one, please.
3.
Oh my God, that was so close!
Total of 7.
But I'm looking at a different window.
All right.
Maybe I'll see
Total of
something.
7 though.
So you look out and you have just a tiny bit better view than them with less fog, but you still don't have enough to see in this direction.
Oh my God, my
So
sides.
after everybody's just staring out the window, you hear through the comms, Marge comes on and goes, "Hey guys, something weird just happened. The lava flow quit down here."
Yeah, we can't fucking see. So
Oh, really? Thanks,
quit?
Marge. That's strange. I don't know what happened.
we should tell her to come up here and look out this window.
Is the fog especially thick right now? It seems like it got thicker.
The weather is particularly
Look.
foggy this evening.
Looks fine to me.
So he says he shut it.
You should see it from up here.
March
Is the lava flow that the sword fell in still there?
Marge just misty
Ooh.
steps up.
Is it? Which lava?
We should
Which
move,
lava?
move the lever the other
This is
way.
an important question.
We'll have to go investigate that.
Yeah,
just move the
if
lever
only
the
we
other
could
way and
see,
ask
but
Marge
there's
what
all this
happened.
fog.
She says, I don't see any lava flowing right now, guys.
So let's move the lever the other way
So we
and then
can go
ask
get
Marge
the
what
sword.
happened.
I don't even
The
see lava
sword.
coming out of the.
Hold on, I think
the
the
stone
call
pillar
Tucky
anymore.
Tucky might be onto something here.
What'd she say?
Let's move the lever the other way and then ask Marge what happened.
I say hold on before we do anything. I have a plan.
Do you?
Someone open the door and I'll shoot a fireball out the door
They're
to
always
take care of these zombies.
they're always terrible.
They're in
It's
the
not,
tower.
they're
Well,
so
they're in the
inconsequential
tower
at this
still,
point.
It worked so well when we defeated the shapeshifter.
Sure, and we got virtually nothing for it.
Alright, I'm gonna pull the lever the other way.
I
These
almost
guys are
died.
fucking around.
Thank
All right.
you.
So make a strength check.
Damage.
I mean, at
You
least
failed.
me and Dolores are on brand arguing
Mm-hmm.
the whole game.
6.
So you get it halfway down. It seems like
A little help here.
Seems like it's been greased a little to where it at least gets you back
Why's
to
your
the
voice
midpoint. But
I got too much
as
to
you
do.
get to
It
the
happens.
as you get to midpoint, it seizes up with rust and old gears, and you hear Marge from over the radio. Guys, the lava's come back. Weird.
Is it?
Got it halfway back though.
I
So,
turn it.
I can
I
use
go
some
help
help.
and push it up.
I'm
Push
checking.
it
No,
up.
I'm pulling
Or
it down.
pull it down.
I
Strength
smack
check.
him with his feathers.
This would be on brand for him. We're
That's
gonna
a
push it
14
up.
plus.
Uh-oh.
I'm checking my equipment to see if I have any WD-40.
We're gonna break the lever.
Maul is sitting
14
here,
plus
Sonic
4.
Hedgehog, tapping his foot.
So 18. Delaris comes up, grabs it, and just enough to pull it straight down. You feel the lever bend, but it doesn't give, luckily, and
Nice.
and you hear heavy grinding of gears as metal turns.
Sounds just like that guy.
Sounds just
Hi guys!
Ralph!
Ralph lives in the gears.
They loved
We've released Mecha
See-
Ralph.
Oh God.
the Gear Wars. Weren't even really about the gears.
She,
Anybody watch?
Marge comes back on and says, "Hey, the lava around the squares quit, but it looks like there's still lava coming out of the stone pillar. So this is gone. It's empty.
Eyes go
This is still
sword.
going.
I
We're
go.
trying to make it go
I go
higher,
this
aren't we?
way to where we have already cleared.
I kind of like
Okay,
it.
so you go back
down to the
downstairs.
trough.
So you're up on the second floor. Anybody else going?
Oh, we were on the third floor.
You're on the third floor.
Maybe
You said
the
you went down
bird
back
can
to here.
fly.
Yeah, back
Before
to where we came in.
before I get going, I step up on the window ledge, drop Terrell. I gotta take a leak.
Okay.
But wait, weren't we
So
trying
make,
to get the lava
make
to
a
go that way?
Constitution save.
I'm trying to get this sword. Is what I'm
I
trying.
know what you're trying to do. I'm not worried
No
about
one.
That was hit something.
It's like he said. I have dedication to loot.
Constitution. It's a 7.
It takes longer than usual.
So
Everybody,
you
everybody's
full on
down on the
dropped Trow to
on the
take a
second
leak, huh?
floor, and you're just up there. Come on, come on.
It's like
What? I'm pee shy.
It's like at the beginning of the Naked Gun where he's like peeing with a hot mic on his lapel, and everyone can hear it. And then it stops for a minute, and then it starts again.
All right, so you come back down to the second floor. You've got a ladder right here and the stairwell down. Are you guys going out the way you came in?
Yep, I am.
Okay.
I'm leading the charge.
I think I might be the first character to have a bodily
Glitch will
function
follow
like that
closely
in game. So
Glitch will follow
Mark the
closely
state.
to.
Hey,
Omal.
excuse you. I cracked in a ship in my first game.
oh, that's right.
That's true, he
That's
did.
right. You do sometimes
All right.
throw poo.
So everybody steps out. Make a perception check. Delaris, you're the first out.
Are we all doing,
19.
Are we all doing perception check?
He said I was
Just
first
Delaris
out.
is the
Listen,
first out. You
Okay.
see Marge and Vilsera out there chatting. You see the
I lied. I have a +2. It's a 20.
okay.
Get that.
You see the mechanic shop over here
Changes
as
nothing.
usual. You see the door open. You see no Jimbo. You see an empty lava trough that comes, and an empty trough around the center area where the.
Wait, Jimbo's gone.
So you have the bluestone pillar, and there is no lava around it currently.
Can I see the sword?
Oh.
You have such a one-track mind.
Make an investigation check.
That's what he came for.
So that's the whole reason I'm down here.
She's here.
16.
16. So, from up there, you don't think you'd get a good vantage point. You feel like you probably have to jump down in the trough to look for it.
Yeah, good
Probably about
idea.
4 foot deep.
Hop down
I
there.
climbed down into the trough.
Sure you do.
Okay, make another investigation check.
16.
All right,
No, wait.
so
15.
looking through the bones and the odds and end trash you see in there, the melted up pieces of rock, you see the glint of a sword sticking out. And as you go and you pull it out, it looks like the same sword that Ralph had, but it is severely degraded and eaten up from the lava. It still looks usable, but you're not sure how many swings it could take before it snaps in two.
So the question is, can it be repaired?
Take it.
Yeah.
You're a blacksmith.
I am a
now.
blacksmith.
I also have
So-
smith's tools for some reason.
Fantastic.
I
We have lava.
There's a sword. I put it in my pocket, and it goes through my pants.
All right, well, you have a long sword of poison.
I like to think it curves out.
Fun. Glitch is going to stand closely to Amal and whisper to Jeff.
Congratulations, bud. You got it.
I crawl out.
What do you whisper to Jeff?
Yes, what do you whisper to Jeff?
I miss you.
All right.
Amal, if you couldn't hear that was I miss you.
I don't know exactly
Omal, good
What?
news.
Whoa!
He whispered that he misses Jeff. Whisper it into the ball.
Massive perception of 16. Did I hear it?
Yes, you heard it.
It's that ASMR shit right there.
Mike, I don't remember how to add things to my inventory.
I'll add it to you.
Okay. Long sword of poison. And I say, guys, this would probably be a good time to rest inside a building.
So you can put on different...
I'm not feeling so good.
You should do more cardio or something. Like,
If only someone could heal you.
There's this weird concept of AoE damage and standing right in it whenever you're
Maybe
casting.
someone who doesn't use his spell slots ever could heal him.
I don't have any. Do I have any?
You have cure wounds.
I'm
I have
cocked
cure
up.
We
wounds?
established this last game.
What, 2 years ago? Last month? I do have cure wounds. So I walk up and I put both hands directly upon Duralis's ass. And I cast cure wounds.
Do you squeeze?
It's me.
If it's if it's a +1 d6, yes.
That is 7 points of healing.
I'll add your sword later. For some reason, long sword of poison isn't a real thing, but I'll add it later.
That's weird.
I assume there's like a long sword of fire and life stealing and wounding and giant slayer and flame tongue and vicious, but no poison. All right, so you guys are all standing outside. Like I said, you've got the processing plant, the blue stone pillar, the mechanic shop, the other stone pillar that lava is flowing from, 3 outhouses that I had on the map that nobody bothered to count, and
I did this morning.
I know Jimbo.
They paint these walls to hide our pain.
I remember
Shit
walking by
has
the 3
power.
lighthouses, or outhouses too. I remember that.
What was the total number? 5?
4.
4. Because you found the one over here by the foreman's house, and you walked by 3 over there.
Oh, that one that Travis got teleported into was...
And you started doing poop checks.
Yeah.
That was before we got moved into the Nether Realm or whatever we're in, right?
No, that was
He's here.
that was the first game in it.
Has enough time passed where we need to start thinking about the pills that we took?
It's actually been, an hour. So, you start to feel tired.
Do I have any more of those?
I don't know how many you bought.
Well, it's like I
You bought
said,
quite a few, I thought.
now would probably be a good time for a rest.
You've got a good handful. If you want to use another.
Well, I think Dolores, I yawn, might be right. I'd have that.
And I go over to him and feel his forehead. Said, "You just admitted I was right. Something's clearly wrong."
Don't get cocky. That's
Alright.
great, kid. Don't
So-
get penisy.
So are you guys taking a short rest, or are you going to move on? You got a couple different places that you guys wanted to go to.
I say everything's short rest.
I'm down for sure.
We could do a short rest. Yeah.
That's why I'm not doing short rest right now. Fuck.
I could use some.
I go inside to take my
I
short
really
rest.
need to use
Bel
cure wounds.
Belsira looks up and says, "Guys, some of my memories have been filtering back to me slowly. That glowing cave up there, and the craggy cliffs up there, it's calling to me for some reason. So I'm gonna head that way. You guys don't have to follow because I don't even know you guys, but that's where I'm going."
I say, "Told you so."
And he walks off that way.
Bye, Felicia.
But we had
Cave
to
route
make
without us.
Bye, Felicia.
by removing the lava flow. And now we've done that.
What'd you say, Amal?
I say, "The Queen's already angry."
Cave route without us.
Cave loot without us. Yeah, he might take all the loot for you guys.
It's very possible.
Well, he could collect it all for us, and we could take it from him.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Who's it? Who
am I?
Who
All
are
right,
you?
so we're taking a short rest here before we move on.
I think so.
Did you take a pill?
We're taking a short rest. I'm assuming that will help.
No, it's just because it's after midnight at this point. So you take a pill, or you make a Constitution save on whether you take a point of exhaustion.
So the short rest is 4 hours.
The short rest is an hour.
1 hour. Okay, so I'll wait till the tail end of our short rest. That way I get the full benefit of it. So
You're at an hour, so you take it now, or you have to make a Constitution save. And then at the end of your short rest, that'll be another hour, and you have to take a pill.
okay.
They don't get rid of the exhaustion; they stave off the exhaustion.
Oh,
Once
so
you have it, you can't get rid of it until you either take one of the Plan B pills that they took, or you take a long rest.
I'll go ahead and take a pill now.
Okay.
So we're following Belsira right now?
I'm not. I'm taking a short rest.
Oh. I thought you
Out in the middle of the courtyard?
No, inside.
He said,
I went
he said
inside.
walk back inside. Yeah,
I'll
I'll
grab a
follow suit.
glass of that wine. Looks good.
So Dolaris and Glitch are back in the building. Anybody else following them?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
I guess we can hang out.
And while we're doing that, can I kind of check out the sword to see if it can be repaired?
You're resting.
He can glance at it. It depends on if
like-
you're. It depends on what you're doing during your rest. Are you?
Actually, I'm gonna change my armor.
Yeah. Are you changing your armor?
Yep.
Phone down.
Man, Channel Divinity is amazing. I had a third one that I didn't know about. And I can use it on short rest. It just automatically resets my HP to max.
So, coming back in the building, you see the lava is still flowing in through the center point like it was originally. But as it gets here, the metal arm that was up, that was forcing the lava down, is now down, forcing the lava up. So the lava comes in and heads north. And then there's an empty trough that goes south. Anybody taking watch or anything during this short rest, or is everybody just kind of conking out?
I just took a pill, so I'll take a first watch.
Alright, make a perception check. It's a short rest, so we only need one person to just watch for a few minutes.
9.
He's gonna go for it.
9. All right. Yeah. From the roiling sound of the lava, that's all you hear.
Alright, everybody resting up.
I am.
We
I
don't do
apparently have a racial trait that I didn't know about. Blue Dragon, on a short rest, I can reset maximum HP. Does that.
I have
What?
that too.
Blue Dragon?
No, it's a channel divinity for me. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. It says reset maximum HP changes during this rest.
Does that mean, like, if we take necrotic damage, we can cancel that out? That's
So,
kind of
so
what
if
that sounds
something
like to
drops
me.
your max HP, I think that
Oh, okay.
brings it back up.
So, like, necrotic damage
So
and
that
stuff
doesn't
like
do
that.
anything for me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I won't use that then.
I'm going to use some hit die.
Me too.
What do I use for a...
I'm gonna use at least 2d8 here.
I'm going to use 3 of mine.
I'm gonna roll and see. And
Do you
maybe
get
have
any
more
hit
in.
points back for just taking a short rest?
But you can spend as many hit dice as you want in your short rest of your pool. So you'll have a pool. So like you have.
We haven't taken enough short rests because I'm not sure how that works.
Oh, here we go. Short rest.
No, I just rolled max healing on my hit dice.
2, 4, 6. So you have 8 D10 hit dice left that you can spend.
Oh,
Fixing.
okay. I'll go ahead and just
So you'd roll a
2.
D10 and add 2 to each dice you roll.
I'll roll 2d10.
That was
So
mine.
you'll get 2D10 plus 4.
So mine would be, if I'm using 3d10 plus 9.
Delaris.
I
Or
just-
depends on if you're using paladins or sorcerer hit
Holy
dice.
shit!
Okay, yeah, so it'd be D10 plus 3.
2d10 plus
For
what?
each d10.
Plus 4.
I rolled 2 10s.
So you get 24 HP back.
27.
So 18 plus 9.
Might as well use another.
Good amount, 27. Are you guys trying to be quiet during this, or are you chatting around the lava campfire, or what are you doing?
I look over at Glitch and I say, "You feeling better?"
Are we trying to be quiet? That's what the. No?
I guess not.
Well, there were zombies in the staircase earlier.
I was going to be quiet.
They weren't in the staircase.
So Glitch looks at you and goes, "Yeah," and you're like, "You all right over there?"
Why you? Oh. Say no more. I'll shut up.
Make a stealth check.
God damn it.
Maybe not. What about fruit snacks?
Sorry, you asked that, and I was doing math,
14.
and I couldn't answer it.
God damn it.
You're good.
Oh boy,
This is
that last
so bad.
look.
Y'all, my
Matt-
dog is still in bed. She hasn't gotten up. She just laying there.
My metal dice has received the curse of last game. I just rolled a 4, a 3, and a 2.
I have a question.
Roll
So
one
this
more time,
says-
see if you can get a 1.
My current HP is 57 and my temp HP is 15. What does that
Nope, you would have been seen if I'd rolled it one more time.
That means you took something to where your max HP is now 15. I think. No. It says 10th HP.
Temporary HP is. You got a Cheerio in your chest.
Everyone forgot how to rest.
So temporary HP comes off first from damage, but can't be regained whenever you're healed.
Okay.
Later, can we do the Oculus?
Vanessa, get out.
She really likes that.
So as you
pretty
guys are over there sitting around resting and chatting, you hear small clangs and footsteps across the trough on the other side of the processing plant. But luckily, they're not very bright, and they did not hear Vixian screaming at Glitch. So, but you can see occasionally just shadows drift by the trough.
I don't like that.
I whisper, I told you guys, zombies.
Yeah, we heard you.
All right, so you're.
Travis said shut up.
So at the end of your hour, Vixen, you're feeling pretty tired again. You'll need to take another pill.
God damn it. Hold on. And I go ahead and I grab one of those pills, I crush it up on the stone floor,
Okay.
and I hoover that thing off of it.
All right. Where are you guys heading?
Take as directed.
I'm thinking I might have a problem.
we're going to the cave now, right? Well, first of all, before I ask that, we step outside.
All right, Glitch is outside.
Do you yell in?
I'm just waiting. I step outside and I'll wait.
Hold action.
I'll follow him.
I also go.
Omal, you going out with them?
Glitch casts
And my
ghost on her
axe.
going
Nah,
under
I'm
the
staying here for the rest of the game. No, I'm going out
that's
with him.
cool.
I'll go.
Should have said it by boat. Perfect.
All right, so everybody's outside.
And my boat.
Boat. Yes.
So we're going to the cave now? Is that what the plan was?
I say I wanted to go there first.
We know.
This was my idea.
But we fucked up the lava.
So you have. Tell me what direction you want to go.
That way.
This way.
Caveward.
He went towards the caves.
Caveward.
Whichever way he
All right.
went.
So to the north, you've got the lava trough that comes up, and you've got a stone pillar and the 3 outhouses. And as you come around, you come back to the cauldron area where you kicked over the cauldron and got rid of exactly 33% of the smoke.
Can I investigate one of the outhouses?
Yeah.
Poo check.
Which one? You have 1, 2, and 3.
I'm gonna investigate outhouse number 2.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Investigation check.
Investigating number 2.
$19.
19. So you kick open the door and look in it and make a Constitution save immediately.
The answer is yes, there's poo for your poo check.
So much poo.
4.
You have a coli.
You take 9
God!
poison damage
And
as you smell. I guess this would be more necrotic damage. I don't know what poo would give you, either poison or necrotic. But you take 9 points of it as you
You
smell
take
it.
9 poo damage.
9 poo damage.
Before I'm blown backwards from the bog of eternal stench,
But you do find poo.
I see written on the wall, they paint these walls to hide my pin, but the shithouse poet strikes again.
You now have poo in your inventory. You found it successfully.
I took it?
You looted the outhouse.
Oh God.
It's yours.
You're poo
I walk up to the doctor and I say, do I have poop on my hand?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Alright. Anybody else doing anything with the outhouses?
I would not go in the other ones.
No.
Ain't nobody wanna go in there for a good 35 or 45 minutes.
Does anyone have mage hand? Could
We
open
have
them
to
from a
get the rest of
distance.
the poop.
I have mage hand.
You could open them from a distance to see.
Omal,
if
do you
there's-
have mage hand?
I thought so.
We're doing poo checks, apparently.
Still?
Oh no,
See
we.
if there's anything
He took
interesting.
No,
damage.
Omal doesn't have
I did. I took
mage
poo
hand.
damage.
I couldn't remember what spell
Um,
he
I
had.
have mage
has
hand.
his hands and no
Yeah,
mage
someone
hand.
did it last game, so yeah.
You have just magic hands.
I did it.
Do
It was me and Omal using illusion and mage hand in unison.
Illusions.
Alright, I checked the poo from 30 feet away.
opening the doors.
There are 3 outhouses.
We're gonna need to make a
Yeah.
goat check.
All 3 of them?
All of them.
This seems like a place a goat would hide.
You're 30 feet away?
I thought
Can I
you
kick
said,
open the door?
I
Yes.
thought you said a health check. Like
I
if
get
you
30
check.
feet away from
Okay.
the poo house.
So you open the. You don't have dark vision, so when you open the door, they swing open, and you're not accosted by the horrid smell. But from 30 feet away, you can't see anything inside of them.
Goat check.
Goat check. It's time, Tim.
It's time for a goat check, I think.
Okay, are you going up to the outhouses to
He's
look?
gonna have to.
I'm
not
gonna
going
hold
back
my
up.
breath
Okay.
and go up there.
Smart.
All right. So make an investigation check,
16.
and then make a Constitution save with advantage because you held your breath.
Man, that's aggressive if it can still get to you while you're holding your breath.
His eyes are open.
18 with disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine. So you hold your breath and manage to get through the smell into the first outhouse. And as you look through this outhouse, it's just the hole where the poo would normally go is just there's mounds of poo sticking out of it. So somebody continued to go even after it was filled for some reason.
And then somehow
like a work.
levitated and made it a tunnel.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, were
It
they
looks-
just like standing on the?
It looks pretty awful.
I turn around and look at Omal and say, "Was this your work?" Did you wall run up the?
No, I babbled. This is a work of art.
But other than that, you don't find anything in the first outhouse.
This is a work
All right.
of art.
On to number 2.
Number 3. We already been through number.
We've been through number
he said
2.
number 2. He's going.
You.
Constitution save with
I'm
advantage.
still reeling from it. You do not want to go in there. So
Plus
much
7
work.
is 15.
Okay. With advantage, that would have been 24.
Oh, with advantage? Okay.
It's so
Yeah,
bad.
you
last
said
one-
disadvantage last time, and you still made it.
Yeah.
So you're fine. So
24.
So you go into the third one, make an investigation check.
A big one?
Does anyone have matches?
Fucking don't.
Fire arrow?
That was
You put 2.
That was
We
a
don't
1.
need matches. We have a
Alright,
door.
so it's pitch black. Delaris opens the door and steps into the darkness and bumps face first into a skeletal corpse.
What a way to go.
I'm just glad it wasn't poo. I'm gonna be honest with
Elvis
you.
Presley himself.
Jimmy Hoffa.
It's still Silent Hill
He's
times,
wearing
though, so
he's wearing a ragged white jumpsuit covered in rhinestones.
the corpse is him. He's the corpse. Canon.
I
But-
called it.
But your horrid roll, you don't find anything.
Say, hey
You're
guys, I
bringing
didn't even
us
see any
all-
poo in this one. I might be missing something.
Alright, well,
No
upon
go.
hearing that, Glitch will hold his breath and attempt to investigate the skeletal remains.
All right,
outhouse.
Constitution save
At
The whole
advantage.
with
outhouse,
advantage.
Died.
The whole outhouse, yeah.
The whole outhouse.
I said the skeletal outhouse.
Died while pinching a loaf.
Alright.
No one says that anymore.
That would be
Sometimes you pinch the loaf, sometimes life pinches you.
Okay, you're just
Or tell
over the
someone
threshold.
that you're dilated to 10 centimeters
oh, wait.
and I'm
It
crowding
was
and you
actually
need to
20.
get me offline now.
I thought that was a lower, but I looked at it again. It was an 18.
All right, so Glitch cheats his way with his dice and sneaks into the outhouse and examines the body. Make an investigation check.
Come on now.
His name's
supposed to be
Bruno
good at this.
Sardine. Bruno Sardine,
that'd
private
be
investigator.
All right, so patting down the corpse, you find a folded up piece of paper.
Oh, man.
I will exit the outhouse, walk far away, and then read it or examine it.
Okay, I didn't have time to make a fancy note, but it's just a regular piece of paper that's folded up
It's another flick note, isn't
with
it?
with scrawled paper.
They paint these walls.
No,
Sorry.
it's actually a folded up piece of toilet paper that he's written on. You're not sure what was used to write on it, but
No.
the color is brownish red,
Oh.
and
Poor guy.
in very shaky letters, you see that it says I've been in here for 2 days. If you find this, I can't take much longer. But all hell's broken loose outside. Everybody's killing everybody, and I don't know why. I feel sane currently, but I feel my mind slipping.
That was a lot written in poop on toilet paper.
It's like
Bloody poop.
it's like 10 of them.
It's a lot like a CVS receipt's worth of shit paper, and I'm guessing he's just dipping his pen in the company ink and just
might-
coming right back up
What
with
did
it.
you get with your investigation check?
22.
Okay, you would have found the ink quill in his pocket.
Okay, so there was a quill.
There was a quill. It was just
Still might have been poop.
yeah. I mean, he was still dipping that
In
Yeah,
the,
so-
you could dip it
But
in
the question is,
outhouse.
rectum.
I'll read it aloud since apparently
damn near
we have
killed him.
2 illiterate people in the party. And
is that that might have been one of the guys that you scared over here. Everybody was killing
It's not
everybody.
been 2
We've
days.
not been there.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
There were 2
Everybody
days.
killing everybody out
And
here.
everyone went crazy and started killing each other.
So we have no idea how long ago this war was.
Well, he's skeletal, so he's been here a while. Like
Rotting corpses, skeletal rotting corpse.
Okay, but still, that takes time. Because if we're seeing like bones with flesh still on them, that would take a while to decompose. Glitch will throw the toilet paper into the lava.
This lava.
Oh, that's far away from us. Yeah.
No, you're right by it, but it's like 8 foot in the air.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
You have to go up and wad up the toilet paper, get real close, because you know how hard it is to throw toilet paper.
Yeah. Never mind.
Today I tried to throw a tissue into the back or a napkin into the back of the van, and I wadded it up and threw it, and it landed up where the glass from the roof meets the fabric, and it's stuck there.
Claw one.
Glitch will take off his rubber gloves, sanitize his hands, put the same rubber gloves back on.
Delicious. All right, where are you guys going?
Toward the cave.
Yep.
All right, so
Tim's been waiting for cave loot for so long.
So as you walk up to the north, there is a road
You got it. It's all you. You can do
that
this.
you guys meet up with.
Yeah.
Mom, you don't have to touch a thing.
So as you go to the north, it's the same. It's the same road that goes in front of the processing plant. It goes to north-south, and the same road that bisects one that runs east to west, where Velsira and Delaris, I believe, met up with each other down here. So you have your main road going east-west, south of where the blue stone pillar is, and then your main road going northeast. And the road going north-south. The road going north-south goes up towards. You see scraggly peaks on your left and scraggly peaks on your right, and the cave is up on your left area. There's a small set of stone stairs that head up where you guys are at currently. Along this north-south road, that seems to be the only way up that direction.
Up we go.
Mike, would you help me out? I'm behind. I'm getting terrible reception. It's not updating anything.
Tells me my password game is weak. All right, so you guys head up the stairs, right?
That's where I'm going.
Everybody goes up the stairs.
Yep.
I head up the steps. Taking lead over here.
So let me jump to this section of the map. Good deal. All right. So as you guys come up the stairs and you get to the top of the hill, you have a cave entrance that looks, well, more like a mine entrance because it's there's an arch of wood beams that support it, and off to your left there's a massive dirt road that goes down the hill back towards where you guys came, but it kind of goes in a southwestern direction. So you would have had to go along the craggy peaks to find this ramp up, but the stairs got you up there just as easily. So you're met by this mine entrance, and there is some of that smog, fog, smoke stuff coming out of it. But above it, back behind it, above the craggly peaks, you see another almost like a stone chimney hole type crack in the rocks, and there is that smog billowing out of that as well.
Maybe 2 more of those cauldrons. Maybe that's where all the fog's coming from.
As you guys stop to talk, Delaris doesn't stop. He keeps moving.
Who said anything about stopping?
So you're going into the cave?
I can walk and talk at the same time.
Or into the mine?
Projecting.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so make a perception check, Delaris. Since you're the first person in, you get to make the perception check as usual.
Uh-oh.
You're blind.
Not anymore.
You don't have dark vision.
Oh, yeah.
Omal now has a mining helmet on his head.
You,
Just putting in little bits of
it's
flavor.
dark, right?
It's dark.
Alright, I cast light on myself.
Bling! Anybody going in with him?
I mean, Oak
Yeah,
Light
we're
would have probably been
Yeah,
better.
I'm going anyway.
I'm gonna stay back a few feet, but I'm gonna follow him.
Huh?
Alright, so make a perception check, Delaris.
Well, you could have had go.
11.
11. So it's fairly dark, but you come up and you see water that goes from edge to edge. So you can't cross it, or you can't get through it without going through the water. It's fairly dark, so you only see to about here, but you do hear the sounds of croaks reverberating off the mine walls. Ribbit. Ribbit.
I speak in Aquan and say, sup.
Are you doing this loudly?
Yep.
I dunk my head in the water and say, sup.
Make a perception check.
Glitch will do the same in deep speech.
Much bigger.
What do I speak? Fuck up.
Anybody else looking around?
Just a second, I'm
I
looking
have
to
to
see
find
what I
out
can
what
speak.
language I know.
I did
I'm just
that
gonna yell
wrong.
random things in random languages and
Um,
cave.
I
I'm
speak.
gonna.
I do the
22.
same, but I
22.
speak Draconic.
Wow. All right. Make an animal handling check.
Just in case there's any dragons in there.
4.
4? All right. So about right here and here, you see some massive, mutated, deformed toads that are covered in leeches,
Yuck.
and they're croaking away.
How you guys doing?
This one looks right at you and croaks at you, and you hear it say back, "Sup." Ribbit, ribbit.
Amazing.
Is it cool if we, like, pass through here, man?
You failed your animal handling check pretty badly.
So,
If you want to make that, if you want to change that roll, you'll have to do something different.
you could always ask the guy who's a hunter who does pretty well with.
Or, you know,
Did anybody else make
The
a perception
druid.
check?
I also speak with animals.
Did
Or
anybody,
ask Kakao Toki Toki.
did anybody else make a perception check?
just
Not
me.
yet.
No.
Okay.
I can. Fuck, I'm surprised I'm not making one right now.
I'll make a perception check.
Go
ahead.
perception
You can
check.
go for it.
Let's do it. Well, I did.
We did it together.
15.
Hey, guys, there's frogs over here. One of them said, sup.
Okay, so on the other side, you would see a large wooden board that looks like it's been drug across on the other side.
These are cool.
So, okay, I'm gonna.
This looks like a job for
I'm
Mage
gonna
Hand.
cast Pass Without Trace, and then I'm gonna fly over the water and push that board to the guys.
All right.
You are handy.
Let's make a dexterity save.
Okay,
This is really cool, Mike.
Thank you.
The bard's gonna get eaten by a frog.
probably. 22.
All right. So, as you lift off with your wings, you failed to notice that there are some massive stalactites that are hanging from the ceiling. But at the last second, since you rolled fairly high, you able to avoid clipping your wings with these sharp rock wedges that are just sticking out of the ceiling. These massive stone spikes. So you fly over and make it right here.
Okay. Can I do it? Something's attacking me now.
Okay.
I said it's something attacking me. I'm gonna do a perception check now that I'm over there. I can never remember which thing I'm supposed to click for these. Oh, 10.
What'd you get?
10.
10. All right. So you do see the path splits, and you have one going this direction and one going this direction. This one is much wider, and you do notice a lot of footprints. This one has an odd smell to it coming from it. You can't put your finger on it.
Okay. Alright. Can I try to move this board across the water so they can cross?
Yeah. Make a strength check.
This is my struggle. I'm not very strong. Ooh, nat 20.
Okay. So
It's a unicorn, actually.
you manage to
Natural
find
unicorn.
a nice rock to where you can kind of angle it up, and then as it gets so far enough, it just drops.
It's a Fruit Loop box.
So what?
It says Fruit Loops.
Oh, you weren't supposed to see the bottom of that. All right, so it looks like a nice wooden beam, and so it hits the ground with a resounding whack, and dust and water just splashes everywhere. Delaris, as this water hits you, it is frigid. It is icy cold.
I don't like that.
And as it hits the ground, you hear the croaking just and you hear noises as they move through the water and they surface. They begin to surface. Let's see who they see first.
I crouch down, very toad-like, and ribbit
Does the pass without a trace?
as loudly as I can.
I know I made a big old loud noise, but does that pass for everybody?
It's within so many feet.
I also have it.
Make an animal handling check. Omar.
And it's like an hour and a half session.
Oh, let me click on it.
But the only thing is,
I think I'm on.
18.
All right, so the first one that comes out, he sees you, and he hears you speaking to him, and he stops and just stares at you. The other one, unfortunately, hops out and doesn't hear you, and he's going to go at Delaris.
Is he attacking me right now?
Yes.
Oh, great. Good news. My AC is higher.
I wonder what the kids are doing.
Having a Nerf war.
So
11 to hit.
That's a miss.
All right, so it hops out, and its tongue just lashes out at you, and
Okay.
it just slides down your armor with no
Okay.
effect and leaves a green, slimy trail. But as that slime sits on your armor, you can see it like start to turn to ice.
tell me more.
Are they in the water? Both of them?
Tammy getting tongue bath.
Yeah, they're in the water.
Okay.
He's like right on the edge, so
Okay.
you'd be able to get up with him.
I don't know if there's a way I can
Well, so
And then,
reach out
as
and
the tongue
befriend
comes
him.
back, you see him go, and a glob of green, blue, icy spittle just comes and lands right here. And I need Omal and Delaris to make a dexterity save.
like, the Hadley's like ready to jump in. This girl's like, no, we're just gonna sit here on the side of the pool and kick your legs.
21.
It was the same stuff the whole time.
12.
I want her to go to a
Alright, so, Omal, you being crouched down and looking at the other frog and staring at him croaking, seem to have that frog under control. And luckily, as this spittle hits the ground, it kind of ignites and flashes. Delaris is blinded.
Here's what you
He
do.
his eyes aren't doing so well.
Okay, so I talk to the frog in front of me and say, "Hey, can we like pass? Can you tell your buddies to like leave us alone? We'll leave you alone."
This one seems nice and docile towards you. Now that you've talked to it and calmed it down, it's just croaking softly at you, but it doesn't seem to understand.
So I have disadvantage
Oh,
on
no.
the next thing I'm about to do, probably.
Yeah. Let's roll for initiative and see
Yeah,
what goes
I mean,
on here.
it's like your eyes are deaf.
What?
That was the dumbest thing I've probably said all day.
Your eyes can't hear things.
Your eyes are deaf.
My eyes are deaf.
All right, give me a
Burgundy
20
is just
25.
navy red.
True.
15 to 20.
16.
You have a plus
13.
4.
Initiative.
Oh wait, I wasn't
17.
listening. 17. Okay.
10 to 15.
12.
We're getting there.
I have
Also 12.
17. Sorry.
Okay, I just got my roll. I'm 21. We didn't roll at the same time.
All right, Vixen, you're up first. What are you doing here?
What am I supposed to do?
Initiative.
So,
What a frog.
here's what I'm going to do. I am going to reach out to said beast, and I'm going to try to make friends with it.
Okay, make an animal handling check.
Let's do this.
What you're doing is way less cool than what I was going to do.
Close your whore
Well,
mouth.
it's because you always just
12.
blow shit up.
Usually
It falls
what?
on deaf ears. It looks at you and cocks its head sideways.
And deaf eyes.
Ribbit.
Deaf eyes.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot it.
All right.
Wait, haven't you watched My Hero Academia? Frogs have no weaknesses.
It's true. She can do anything a frog does, pretty much.
That's so useful,
I have
right?
yet to see her throw her stomach up to clean it, though.
You need
She
to
did
watch
pull
season
a-
5.
You need to watch further in.
She does that in one of their battles.
Okay,
She does
so
pull something out. What is it that she's trying to? I can't remember what it is. The handcuffs or something?
Oh yeah, that's
When
true.
she's fighting the teacher that can multiply himself?
Yeah.
I
Yeah, those
know.
handcuffs.
Hold on, was that the most recent episode?
No, this was.
That
Oh,
was
Lord,
like
no.
yeah, that was like
Yeah.
when they were trying, like they had to get past that teacher that could
That's right. That's right.
All right.
Subscribe
Oh, okay,
to
so-
My Hero Academia
shooting at him?
podcast.
At any rate, let's go longbow far.
Okay.
My Mechas and Dragons Academia.
Say
break down
26 to
every
hit.
Yep, that hits.
I just remember I wanted.
That is 5 damage.
Okay, 5 damage.
And I'm going to use a bonus action.
Okay.
Cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Is that fire damage?
Hey,
Does that do
you
anything?
can use a bonus action first, just as an FYI.
Yeah, I didn't think about it though.
Okay. Add your d6 to it.
6. 7
7. Okay.
total. Fire damage.
How'd you roll a 7 with your d6?
Well, I mean, it was a 2. I just added it to the
Oh, so you
Original
did
roll.
7 damage total.
7 damage total.
I gotcha.
Sorry.
I was gonna say that sounds like glitches
I had
cheating numbers.
I have a
here.
7-sided D6.
Okay, Malzire.
up.
So an arrow whizzes by Delaris, though he can't see it. He can hear it whiz by him.
Because his ears aren't blind.
Yep, Malzire, you're up.
So you shot at the frog, right?
I shot at the frog.
Shot the frog.
How across is the water? 25 feet.
Yeah.
So can I thorn whip the frog? Yeah, I can thorn whip the frog.
But he was bouncing on that
I'm gonna thorn whip
ball behind the couch.
Okay.
it. Roll 3d6.
In about 20 minutes, I'm going to go meet my wife.
20. It's only 11, 14.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.
Not.
You gotta roll the spell attack first.
Can't do
Oh,
it.
Roll a d20 and add 8 to it
D20.
I can't do the
What?
voice.
for what?
For an
to see
attack.
if you hit.
Oh,
Just do Ralph's voice.
13.
Hits.
Alright.
Oh, no.
Do I need to re-roll those? Or can I
Nope.
keep
So
them?
9 damage.
Okay.
So a thorny whip wraps around this big bulbous mutated frog. Amal, are you going to continue your animal handling, or what are you going to do there?
Me and this frog are just vibing, man. So I'm hanging.
Okay. You watch the frog. He thinks everything's cool. He disappears back into the water.
Nice.
I could have did that if I only would.
So I mean, you can take a turn if you want.
You hypnotize the other frog.
I guess I'm gonna go punch the frog.
Okay.
Don't
Do it. You're like, it's cool, guys, and then you walk over to the frog and punch it. Make a perception
Hold
check.
on, am I allowed to try to do an animal handling? They've been like beating the crap out of the poor thing.
You can do whatever you want. I mean, it's D&D. Come on.
You can certainly try.
It's D&D.
Come on.
I mean, I once again assume the frog position.
All right. You're feeling pretty good at what you need to do at this point. So I'll let you do it with advantage.
Some Vanessa brought over to me and I started playing with it.
Thank God for advantage. The one was a natural one, the other was a 19.
Yeah. So you assume the frog position and start croaking at it, and it sadly
Froggy,
croaks
no.
back at you, ribbit, and it looks at the arrow sticking out of its shoulder that's burning a little. Do you want to try to pull it out?
Yes, can I do that with like a medicine check?
Yeah, medicine or dexterity, whichever one you want.
Medicine.
All right.
That's pretty good frog.
That was a terrible frog.
Pretty good.
11.
All right. So you rip it out, and some greenish red blood comes out with the arrow, and it ribbits loudly in pain. Ribbit! Row. But then it recedes back into the water. Everything seems cool.
Are we out of combat?
Yeah, you're out of
Wearing
combat.
a top hat and carrying a cane or something?
Well,
All you
there
gotta
is-
do is talk to the frogs. I'm telling you.
my baby. Hello, my honey.
Oh,
hello, my
so-
gal.
So they these seem like massive monsters, but as you kind of spoke with them and stuff, they actually seemed fairly docile, like they were used to people talking to them and giving them orders.
Delaris not being blinded, and not knowing the battle is over,
Frog friend?
uses his breath weapon into the water to try to electrocute both frogs.
But we could have frog friends.
I didn't know the battle was over.
Oh
did.
yeah, your eyes are deaf.
Yeah, my eyes are deaf.
No,
So-
wait, don't do it!
His ears aren't blind, are they?
As you see him rear back like Godzilla using his atomic breath.
Not gonna listen.
And
not gonna
then,
trust Glitch.
bam!
I Godzilla versus Kong him and aim his head up in the air.
Yes.
Do you want to oppose this, Delaris?
Do it.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I didn't know it was coming, so it's a surprise
said-
to me.
All right, so
That, pretty much that. but big
Omal
turtle
and
head.
Delaris make an opposing strength check or athletics check.
Since Omal's croaking, would he think that Omal is the frog?
Dear God, no.
His intelligence is what?
Negative.
Right.
Yep,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
thinks he's the frog.
You got an athletics check of 10?
That's convenient because I got a 7.
I got a 26.
Oh, 26. All right. So yeah, you almost snap his neck as you wrench his head straight up.
What sound do you make?
As my head gets thrown up, I throw a punch.
What sound do you make?
I assume there's sparks going everywhere, lighting up the chamber. Glitch will do a perception check to see that the chamber is lit.
This party is lit.
Yeah.
All right. So you see,
Crack
like I
open a
mentioned
cold
before,
oak
you've got
light.
spiky stalactites hanging down from the
No
ceiling, about
Ain't no
15
laws when
feet
you
up,
drink claws.
Ain't
and
no
you've got
law
the board
when you
across,
drink
and it goes in 2 directions.
That's why you can drink it.
You've got the
from
very
it.
wide open area with tracks, and you've got the narrower area that has an odd smell coming from it.
Okay, so nothing new.
Poop.
Cauldrons.
Are you guys gonna come across this bridge? I
It
mean,
is burned into my nostrils.
Harry Potter and the Cauldron of Poop. There we go.
Where are you guys going?
Am I still blind or am I not
You're good.
blind? I'm good now?
Yep.
That bright
It was a
lightning.
one-turn thing.
Okay.
Your eyes can hear again.
I say, where did the frogs go?
Glitch will
Did I get them?
walk
We're-
across
we're-
the platform.
Yes, you got them. We're fine.
you did it.
Delaris
By
then
yourself.
walks across the platform like he's done something awesome.
He's pretty sure that one
make
of
a
those frogs
dexterity
was a
check.
pedophile.
Dang it.
Probably had tadpole porn on his laptop. Uncomfortable laughter is justified, everyone.
Sorry,
I
it's
was
a
listening,
6
I'm
plus
Oh no!
plus 2.
What?
That was a fairly low check to get across it. Delaris, still reeling from being blind, slips and goes into the water.
Oh, for God's sake! You remember like my second or third game?
Yeah.
Yep.
Lot trying to.
So now that you're wearing full plate mail armor,
Oh, good. You.
you
was
are
gonna sink
in
like a
this
stone.
icy cold water. The first thing I need you to do is make a Constitution save.
Motherfucker is
God.
negative buoyant.
He gone.
That's 16.
All right, so the ice doesn't affect you. It kind of knocks your breath from you from a split second, but you manage to catch half a breath before you go under. Make an athletics check at disadvantage.
You're 20. You can do this.
At disadvantage, yes.
With 2 of them?
Two natural.
That is 14.
So you
That's a
splash
6
in the
off.
water. Which direction are
6
you
off.
going?
I'm going towards
All right.
towards Malazan.
As you hit the water, you see the 2 frogs under there eye you as you hit the water, and it's a 2 and 12.
Miss.
So
Thank God.
So they start swimming towards you, but you, with your dragon-like agility, manage to barely make it out before they get to you. Who's crossing next?
I'll go.
All right,
I
dexterity
push him
check.
out of the way and go. Go ahead.
Are
I'm
you
sorry.
really, I was gonna say, are you really doing
Hey.
that?
Just everybody
I
else.
thought about it.
Vixen and Omal, go ahead and make dexterity checks too.
My roll is worse than his. I rolled 7.
All right, Glitch.
I was going to use my boots to keep myself really light on my feet because I don't trust it because I'm
As
heavy.
falling over,
Dexterity check.
Glitch is just gonna
Yeah.
bonus action Misty Step across.
Okay. Omal, you said you're using
I'm
your
not
boots.
dealing with this.
Yeah, but I got a 13 if that matters.
Okay.
10.
10 was what you needed. It was a very easy crossing.
I thought that the 7 on there was a 1. I thought I nat 1 that.
Okay, so so you guys make it across the board, and you have 2 directions to go: small path and big path.
And the smell is there fog coming out of the one that the odor is coming from?
There's a little bit of fog coming from each of them.
Oh, sorry, that was
So
me.
it's coming from each of them.
If you'd like to make a nature check, I could tell you what you might smell.
I can make a nature check.
Why wouldn't we let the hunter do it?
I mean,
Oh no, you guys go ahead.
anybody's welcome to.
It's not that I don't have years of experience in doing No, you go ahead.
Okay.
My -1 to nature says I got an
Who
8.
has the most experience smelling poo?
That'd be Travis. He was in the poo.
Travis,
The doctor.
you smell bat poop. That's what the smell is.
This is
Kirby
of the
Oh,
African
no.
A large amount of bat poop is what you smell.
An African or a European swamp bat?
I just said Africanus. So,
Well, Africanus bat may be, but European bat
you
is
smell
not.
bat poop from this direction. You hear the sound of croaks coming from this direction.
Question where it grips it.
okay.
I look down the less traveled corridor and I use oak light to see if I can see anything.
Okay, so you grab your big wooden staff and you say oak light, and what's the range of that? Like 30 feet?
Let me look.
Should get another one that makes.
Just go ahead and make a
heavier
perception
call
check.
oak heavy.
Okay.
Adds
Wait a
10
second. Perception?
Takes
Yep,
away
fine.
10 pounds to your carry capacity.
As he's doing this,
14.
Larry looks to Omal and said, "I thought you said I got the frogs. You dirty liar."
All right, so
They went.
And I thought you could walk across a board.
the narrow path opens up into a large cavern that goes up another 10-15 foot high. At the top of the cavern, you see a large swarm of bats that have apparently been nesting there for a while because the floor is just absolutely covered in bat poo.
It's called guana.
So I didn't know if anybody else knew that term, so I wasn't using it.
I also watched the wild thornberries.
Okay,
I
guys.
also
There's
watched
like
That's
a
what
lot of
you're
bats in a really big cavern, and there's poop everywhere. I mean, that seems on brand for our party if we go that way.
Somebody eat a bat.
It kind of looks, well, you can't see that. It would look like that.
This is fucking
Is this poo?
Yes, that's all poo. So this gray stuff is poo.
Hang on. In
I
my
believe
best,
that's flammable.
who was it that said that's a lot of shit from Jurassic Park? Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
My best Jeff Goldblum.
That is a lot of shit.
All right, what direction you guys going?
So,
I step in behind
Does anyone
Omal.
have pool as their favorite terrain?
well, I have an idea.
What-
What if we lit up the bat guana and got rid of this little bat infestation?
And I say, way ahead of you, as I cast a firebolt on the bat poo.
Is that a choice
Hopefully
of
bats
favorite
don't
terrain
fart.
for hunters is poo?
Huh?
Hopefully they don't fart.
All right, fireball,
It's
make a
just
spell
gonna be
attack.
a fireball.
Firebolt on the
Roll,
poo.
roll damage.
I don't remember what the damage is.
I think it's a D10.
The boomba.
It's like 3d10 by now.
3d10, yeah.
Jeez!
Gotcha.
Why would you use a great? Well, I guess because you can swing
Dude, we
2
should get
times.
Timmy for his birthday this year. We should get him a giant D10.
Well, you missed it.
My birthday
Was
was
it
in
April?
So for Tim's birthday.
So,
later
9,
next year,
13, 15.
we should get-
Plus, nope,
Forgot
just
I got
50.
invited to that
Okay,
thing.
so you get
You did get
a
invited to
good
the
amount
party.
of guano that just erupts in fire.
It was pretty great.
And as it erupts, you hear the sound of 1,000 bats. And they just come swarming out and just come swarming through you guys. Let's have Omal and Delaris make dexterity saves.
I'm gonna hear that in duck because
Yeah.
I can speak avian.
Yeah,
Are
you
they?
cast the firebolt and you get out of the way.
17.
They're mammals.
Omal ducks
They're
in time.
rodents, aren't they? Or is
I don't know.
What the fuck is a bat?
Was it
I don't know. I'm
dexterity
gonna
save?
duck anyway
Yeah.
though.
It's
That
smart.
is 17.
Okay, yeah, you both
Like
duck
the
it
bird.
easily. And the bats swarm out of the cave, and you see them exit the cave in a wild fury of fear.
What the fuck?
Great job, Delaris.
And then I
Hats
walk
off to you.
through to the other end.
Show me the
Yeah,
path.
I'm gonna follow.
The poo path is like this. Somehow it zigzags.
Man, that's an odd firebolt attack you did. This whole area was poo, and so you kind of hit in the center, and I mean, I feel like you could get there easy enough by this point. I think you're fine. So you guys all taking the poo
It's gonna
path?
be like Metal Gear Solid 2. We're gonna
We're
fall
gonna let
down.
Delaris lead the way
I
on
guess we're
this
gonna
one.
follow you.
I lead the way through the poo path.
All right. So as you guys go through, I assume
Seth fell in the poo.
I assume Delaris is leading the way.
Yes.
Give me a marching order here so I can get you guys.
Well,
That looks like a good one.
I was up there with
Yeah,
Delaris,
Omal's
so.
right by him. I'll be right behind Omal.
But I'm more worried about when one of our parents goes. The way my dad
All right.
that looks good.
Yeah,
So-
So we don't know what bats are.
Delaris walks into this pitch black cave without his without his dark vision as usual and can't see anything.
I cast light on myself.
Oh, you did. Okay. So you light up the room.
That's right.
Make a perception check.
I have dark vision. It's the most useless
We
fucking
need to
trait.
stop having me lead the
very
pack,
useful,
guys.
Yeah, but it's never come up.
Because we always cast
I
light,
believe
which
that's
gives
an
our
11.
away our position.
All right.
Because
Tim. So you see 4 empty
It's actually a
bedrolls
13.
arranged in a circle around a cold fire pit at the center of this cavern. There's chicken bones and empty wines and spirit bottles and other food waste litter the floor.
am I able to back out so I can go pick up my wife here in a few minutes?
You coming back?
Yeah.
You're just going to Casey's and coming back.
Yeah. I should be able to come.
Yeah,
I
that's
should be able to get out.
If we get to anything crazy.
Oh,
we
you
can
meant like your
pause it for a
car.
couple.
Yeah, my car. I meant my car. Am I going to be able to back up?
Oh, no, you're not going to be able to.
Okay.
I think.
Did you park
Well,
behind him?
Travis, did you park
I
behind
parked
him?
beside him.
I think you should be alright then.
I was
Okay.
the last one here. Yeah, you're good.
I'll get out. Unless you guys drove the Charger, in which
No,
case.
we're driving a van, and the keys are in it, so if you need to move it,
Get out
free.
the Charger.
You need to drive the Pacifica.
you just drive. Sit, good.
So do you guys want to pause the game for 20 minutes? Consider it
Are you going now?
continue.
I think you guys could.
Exploring.
I think you guys could probably go ahead. I doubt you're gonna
He'll
get
just
into
trail
too
on
awful
behind
much.
us.
Yeah,
You never know.
I'll
I'm
just
leading
hold it.
the
I'll just hold his
Plus,
hand and
you
drive
do a
him
pretty good
behind us.
Vixian, so.
If we get to,
awesome.
Flawless.
if we get to anything crazy, we can always pause the game.
Yeah.
All right. So you walk into the well, as you peer in, you see the 4 bedrolls arranged in a circle around a cold fire pit with the remains of food, wine skins, and other food trash litter the floor around it. And then you see another as it comes in. So you have where you guys are coming from, the circle of bedrolls, and then another cave meets up with it, and then another one branches off in the other direction. So there, you guys. I wish I had drawn a map for that one, but there shouldn't be any fighting in there, so I didn't really print one out. So you have entrance, entrance, entrance. 3 different entrances to where the bedrolls circling the campfire are.
I delve deeper into the cave that way.
Into that way?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Noah? Go help
Hey guys, wouldn't it be funny if we let him go alone?
7.
7. You do hear croaks, but that's about all that you managed to get without going further into it.
I'm gonna go look at the other entrance that we haven't investigated yet and just peer down it.
Okay.
I'll
make a
cast
perception check.
light before I do so. Turn my flashlights on. Perception. 12.
12. All right. So it does start to open up wider, and this seems to be where the fog and smoke type stuff is coming from. And it comes into this area and filters and goes the other 2 directions.
Hey guys, I think I found the source of our fog, or at least where it's coming from.
Alright. We're gonna go check it out.
Delaris thinks to himself, last time the doctor did some crazy stuff. I'll go with him.
Let's see. So you guys came in from here, and you got the 4 bedrolls around the campfire.
Real-time map drawing action.
This is where you guys came from. Glitch looked up here,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I was like, wait,
and Delaris looked over here.
right here is where when they took my gallbladder out, I've got a scar
Okay.
right there, so it always feels like
Well, let's go investigate the fog glitch.
like it feels like
That's-
Wait, did you say it over the comms or out loud?
I would have said it out loud.
Okay. Just making sure.
I mean, both, but
Not trying to meta here.
for your sake.
Yeah, after they did
So I go back?
endoscopy, they said it was like a
All right.
I'm going
So
too.
everybody's
Stepping
going that
on
way.
as many sleeping bags as possible.
Okay.
like a 24-hour thing.
Make a dexterity save.
Oh, you? Because you were stepping on shit?
Yeah, because I'm a jerk. I'm playing my character, guys. 14.
All right,
Oh,
so-
wait, no. 18.
Oh, why do you keep saying? Oh wait, it's much
Because I looked
higher.
at my bonus.
Just kidding, guys.
I have a +4 to
My
save.
terrible roll is really good. All right, so as
Take that.
you step on the first one, nothing happens. You step on the second one, and the bedroll gives way and goes into a hole full of spikes. But with your save, you manage to keep yourself from going into the pit with the bedroll.
It's always a trap. See, this was set up for us to take a long rest here, because there's bedrolls out.
Not enough sleeping bags.
Dolaris was going to lay down to go to sleep and fall into a bed of spikes.
But instead, we're gonna go investigate some.
All right, so Dolaris makes it across the trap without falling in, sadly, and meets up with you guys. So you guys going deeper into the mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delve deeper.
All right, so as you go in, it actually comes to another watery area you hit. But there's only, you come in one and it
there's
exits
one
one.
instead of two.
This one, there's no board across it or anywhere to be seen.
But it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 25 feet again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you have like a bonus to perception because you have eagle eyes?
I doubt it.
I have a bonus perception because I have turtle eyes.
I mean, I have a +4 on perception.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Glitch will listen for any frogs.
Okay, make a perception.
Make a frog.
It's almost like a goat check, but for frogs. It's interesting.
I'm listening. That's still the perception. That's a modified 20.
So, it's a lot quieter in here than
Actually, that's 23.
than the other ones because you could hear multiple croaks coming from reverberating throughout the cavern in the other areas. But here, in between the soft croaks in the distance that you hear from the other caverns, you hear occasionally just a rivet, just a single one, but it sounds much deeper than the others. Rivet.
I'm going to very quietly say, I think there's a very big frog in here.
I assume the position.
If I haven't already, I'm turning my flashlights off.
Okay.
I do not want to be seen. Yeah.
While he's doing this, I cast Ray of Frost on the water to try to freeze it over.
All right, make a
It's already cold.
make an attack. Make a roll for damage.
Roll for damage. 3d8. 15.
Wow. So 3 squares are now frozen.
Does
God,
frostbite work on water?
I don't know. That'd be
I
a
can't
question
click
for
on
the DM.
Does frostbite work on water?
Sure.
You can
I can't
certainly
click on
try.
anything.
I mean, yeah.
You can certainly try.
Okay, well I have frostbite cantrip. I want to use try to get the rest of the water frozen.
Are you walking out onto the current ice, or are you going to try to do it from your position?
It
Is
has a
frost-
60-foot
I think
range.
frostbite. Oh, it does.
Yeah, it has a 60-foot range.
Oh.
So I am not going to walk out onto the ice. Also, I can fly.
The water has to make a con save.
So 3d6.
What level spell is this?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, I see it now. You cause numbing frost to form on one creature that you within range.
Does water count as a creature?
I mean, you can give it a shot.
Okay. So do I roll 3d6?
Yep.
Okay. 4, 7, 9.
All right. So you get most of the way. So you have ice up to like right there. You'd have to make like a 5-foot jump to avoid the water.
I'm gonna walk out onto the ice first because if it starts to crack, I can fly.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Make a
give it-
dexterity check.
That's a good call.
That's way better because I was just gonna charge and jump.
Yeah.
Dexterity save.
Check.
Check. 16.
All right. Yeah. So you make it across to here. You gonna jump?
Yes.
You don't have.
Why
You,
wouldn't you
I just
fly?
do a little.
Caw. All right.
Little
Who's
fly.
next?
So, is there like a wall here on the edge of the pool?
It's the
That's,
side of
this
the
is
cave.
the side of the mine. So anything like this is just solid rock that goes from floor to ceiling.
Okay, so I could spider climb along.
You could.
I thought you got naked. Did you put your
I
spider
put it
armor
back
back
on.
on?
He did.
Okay.
He did. Yes.
All right.
I mean, I knew he wasn't completely naked anymore, but I didn't know if he put his armor back on.
Yeah, I put
Let's make a dex check.
Dex.
17.
Okay, so yeah, climbing with your spider gear. You make it through it. There's some wet frozen spots and some pointy stalactites hanging down and some stalagmites coming up, and you're kind of going through it. flappy style, and you make it to the other side without falling and hurting yourself.
Alright.
I then take off running
All right, next
to
save.
make the jump. Save.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. If you're just running.
That is 15.
All right. Yeah, you make it. Vixen gets +7, so I need somebody to roll for Vixen.
I'll do it.
Try this first. You've only had sugars that you
9!
16.
You rolled a 2.
Yes.
Wow.
Vixen gets halfway out, slips, and goes into the water.
Wicked awesome!
Make a con save. Add 2 to it.
9.
Why are you playing him? All right. He's gonna take 7 frost damage. I'll give it to him.
Okay.
What do you think? Was that good?
I.
And he is paralyzed with cold.
Oh no. He's paralyzed.
Good news, Seth. You left for 20 minutes, and now your
Omal, you're
character's
next. What are you
dead.
doing?
I feel like this is my fault.
I don't know if I'm strong enough, but I could fly over and grab him and try to get him out.
I can definitely get him out. It'll burn a spell, but it's not a big deal.
So you're like to right there.
Use a napkin.
That's nothing for Omal.
There's a man over there who has mage hand.
Mage Hand has like a 5-pound limit or
Yeah,
something.
you're gonna be able to pull him out.
So you'll need a dexterity check to get across to where he's at,
Heart one.
and then an athletics check to pull him out.
That one's mine. That one's mine.
What are you doing,
So who's
Omal?
doing it?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said that to someone else. I'll go try to save his ass.
I mean, somebody's welcome to jump back, but you're the next one across, so I
I
just
can.
assume.
I'll fly
I'll
back
jump
over
back.
and I'll fly back
I'm-
over and grab him, and they can help me pull him out.
And I jump back to help.
As I'm walking on the ice, I'm using my boots to make myself lighter so I don't bust it under myself.
Okay. All right. So make a athletics check with advantage because you have like 10 people that jump back over. Delaris, make a dex check.
God.
Does the ice start?
Nat 20!
Delaris jumps over, lands on the ice, slides into like he's sliding into home base, and effortlessly grabs Vixen to help you. So make your athletics check with advantage. Omal.
Me or him? Okay, with advantage, it was a modified 20.
Okay. Yep. You pull him out. He is shivering,
Bite of his cookie.
and with your perception, your passive perception, you would hear a croaking noise starting to get louder.
Wicked awesome!
He's currently paralyzed for another few seconds.
I take him and yeet him across and jump over myself.
All right, so make an athletics check and a dexterity check.
So, I'm still over there, so I'll try and catch him to aid.
Oh god.
All right, so dexterity check with or athletics check with advantage.
14.
Okay, it was like a 3-4 foot gap. So yeah, it was almost like a handoff.
I'll pull him away.
And you said I need a dexterity check?
Yeah, to get across.
11.
Yeah, just enough. 10 was the cutoff to get 4 foot.
I
And I
use
have
my
boots.
bonus action and hold a Dixie. Just give him
To
a
warm
hug.
him up.
So
You're cold-blooded. That's not helping.
as you look back,
A lizard.
you see a frog almost twice the size of the others just surface. The back of it looks fairly flat compared to the others, and it just croaks at you menacingly. Sees that everybody's
I-
past the water. And
I assume the croaking position.
it goes back under.
The croaking
Probably could
position.
have rode its back.
All right, so
I'd like to ride the frog.
Roll for a frog ride.
I would like to dive into the water.
This has shades of riding a lava dog.
It does, doesn't it? Burnt crotch the whole way.
History doesn't repeat itself, but it does rhyme.
So as you guys come up to the edge here, you see whoever wants to make a perception check.
Not me.
I got it. 14.
And I got a modified 21 because I rolled 2.
I don't, but
Alright. So you guys are at the edge right here. And on the other side of it is scaffolding that goes straight down a shaft. The shaft is about 30 foot by 30 foot and just disappears into the darkness straight down. You see the smoke billows straight up. Half of it goes through your guys' mine entrance. The other half goes up a hole into the roof.
Is there any like vents here to close, or is it just straight mine rock wall?
It's just straight mine rock wall with the scaffolding going straight down. A hole in the roof looks more like a crack that's broken away and created a hole to the surface. And the smoke disappears up that, and half of it comes your way.
The only way to go is down.
I attempt to climb down the
Well, wait.
scaffolding.
I've got an idea. What if
Too late.
Well, there's a crack up there, so it's weakened. What if we blasted that and made a rock slide down?
I say I like your idea better. And then I...
Of course, we don't know what's down there, so we
There might be a goat.
There might be a goat. There might be Valsira was coming up here, so he might be down there. Although I don't trust him anyway, so.
I mean, we could just yell hello.
Do we even know his name?
I don't actually know his name. That tiefling.
I
could
think
be
he
down
told
there.
Delaris his name.
Yeah.
Delaris knows his name.
But I kept that information out of spite because I still don't have a comp. Yeah, I'm going to try to climb down the scaffolding.
Okay.
You want to sit down there before you
There are
destroy it?
some rickety ladders that kind of and some ropes on pulleys that descend down. So you would have your choice of climbing ropes or climbing the ladders.
You said they're rickety, so I'm going to try the ropes.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
This giant lizard just.
19.
All right. So you reach out and grab the rope, give it a little tug, and it seems like it'll still hold your weight. And you start to climb down. Anybody else climbing down with him?
I've got climbing gear. I'll climb down.
On your own?
I think I'm gonna hang out up here.
See how it plays out.
See what happens down there.
On second thought, why didn't we have the bird fly down?
I was gonna say I could just fly down.
That's true. Yeah.
So Delaris is climbing down. Everybody else is peeking over, staring at him. Malazar,
I
you're
mean, I
flying
could
down.
jump into a superhero landing. I have that ability.
How long does Pass Without a Trace last? Cause
I think like an hour. Or something.
okay, then I'm gonna fly down. I'm gonna fly
Did
down.
you cast pass without a
Yeah, I
trace?
did
Yeah,
at
a
the
while
very
ago.
beginning when we went into the cave.
Did you mark it off your spell list?
My app
Spell
froze,
slots?
so I tried to, but I don't know if it did.
A likely excuse.
No, it really did. It was like doing
All
a
right,
little
so
spinny thing.
Malazar
Mine
leaps
was
off, flaps her
See?
wings, and
Oh,
goes
there.
straight into the center of the fog, the smoke coming straight up.
I mean, I'm gonna fly along the side. I'm not dumb.
Okay,
She's not
But you'd be
hilarious.
stealthier inside the fog.
so
I got Pass Without a Trace.
so Delaris is climbing down the rock, and Malazar is flying down. Anybody else? Because I mean, they're about to disappear into the darkness. It's a pretty deep shaft.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going down.
Okay, how are you going down, Omal?
I like that you're just hanging there.
I mean, I have climbing gear. Does that do anything for me?
You can, I mean, if you want to attempt to climb down the scaffolding and avoid the rope and the ladder altogether, or jump over on the rocks and climb down it climbing style. It'll be pretty slow going, but yeah, you can do
Climbing
it.
style sounds fun. Let's go.
So you're jumping to the rock and climbing down it?
Honestly, I'm just gonna float down slowly with my boots.
Okay.
Okay.
You've already. How many times did we
Arms crossed like a genie.
Omal equipment. Boots of levitation. Oh, at will. Okay. Whoops. Alright, so Omal just leaps out and casts levitate and floats down.
How far away is the rock wall from the edges of the scaffold?
You could get to the rock wall.
Okay.
Vixian's back. You guys fill him in. I'm gonna use the bathroom real fast.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah.
You almost died.
Murdered you.
Huh?
We
Good
almost
news.
murdered you.
Good news, Seth.
Okay.
We found where the smoke was coming from, but you took 7 freezing damage.
And you almost
Travis
died.
made you go into the water.
I almost died.
No, Bubby, don't play
No.
with
No,
these.
no,
I
you
was
just
like, I had 91 health.
no, you took 7 freezing damage. Now we found that we crossed another pool of water, and we froze part of it to walk across it, and you
All
fell
right,
in.
here.
Classic Seth.
You can roll this one.
And now
You were
we're at the edge of
completely
a
on
cliff.
brand.
I don't know where the boys are.
Don't know the answer to that. They were having a Nerf war outside somewhere.
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll find them.
They're around here somewhere.
Last I heard, they were outside.
There's
having a
an
Nerf war.
open chair here. I got you a set of dice. We'll write you in.
No, I don't want to play.
Alright. So, we're on scaffolding. This is a dark mine shaft that we can't see the bottom of. But the smoke, the fog that we're looking for is coming up out of it. There's a crack in the ceiling, half of it's going up out of that, and there's another shaft going off where the rest of it's going.
No, it's going out.
Okay,
the
No,
door.
it's going out the way we came.
Did
Yeah.
go
Alright.
It's going out the way we came.
Literally the only way is
So-
to go back where we
When they
came or go
first got
down.
here,
Yeah.
Glitch and Big
all
Sander are the
three
only
of
two
them
left
were
on the
sitting and playing on
scaffolding
their
at the
Switches
top.
on the couch together.
Am I at the bottom now?
I'm gonna-
You're about halfway down at this point.
I'm going to go out up to the wall and
Playing their
spider
own
climb
thing,
down.
but they
Okay.
just all sit there with their Switches. It was so cute.
Dixon,
Little nerdy boys.
I'm gonna
And they went
sheath
out.
my weapons, I guess, and climb down.
you have a choice of ladder, rope, or climb down the rock.
He did say the ladders were rickety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They keep wanting
I'm gonna look at the
to
rope.
swim.
Okay?
It's holding my
there.
I've been begging
Yeah.
them, like, to split the
Is he already down?
finish their
He's
game.
about halfway down.
Halfway down. Alright, I'm gonna wait for him to get to the bottom, and then I'm gonna head down.
He's disappeared into the darkness. It's a pretty deep shaft, so
Probably good then. I'm gonna go ahead then and
go
start
ahead.
climbing down the rope.
okay. So without
won.
waiting for word that you made it to the bottom, he jumps on. Let's make a dexterity check for you to see how fast you get down, and whether or not you're still on the rope when he jumps on.
Nat 20.
You slide down that fireman pole style.
His hands hurt terribly.
Like the cowboy guy in the music video where he rides the stripper pole to help.
And as you're going down, you actually pass up Malazire. Unless Malazire is choosing to do like a dive, are you just like softly fluttering down with your wings, or are you like diving down?
I mean, I was going down slowly because I don't
Okay.
risk whatever.
Um,
Get bottom of this.
Delaris zips
However,
by you,
Whatever adjective gets me down there fast.
and so as you're coming down, you start to see a soft glow from down here. So at any point, you can stop and make a look around check.
Look around, Jack.
That's what I'm gonna call it forever.
Okay.
Make
I'm
a
gonna-
perception check for
Alright.
anybody that wants to stop and look.
All right. 16.
I'm not down yet, am I?
No, you're at the very top. So you just jumped on. Delaris, are you
Nat
stopping
20
to
for
look, or are you waiting till you get
26.
to the bottom?
I'm just going. I'm going down.
Amal, what'd you get?
Nat 20 for a 26.
Okay.
Try, dude. Full send, dude.
So, as you guys are going down, Omal, you're the first to see. You see an odd
Son of a
metallic
bitch.
portal with the rings slowly spinning,
Ooh, this
and
is working.
fog is coming
Oh,
out of
actually, a
it.
year and a half ago. 2 years ago?
Hey guys, we got another one of those portals, except this one seems to be the
There
source.
is a dais, on the dais, there's a dais with a crystal in the center of it. And on either side of it, you see 2 tieflings. Dressed very similarly to what you saw previously on the airship that you fought.
Don't take their armor, guys.
You see
You don't know that.
Velsira is already down there.
Eat really soon now.
I knew it.
I'm gonna put all the biscuits in.
Holy
Told
shit.
you guys we should have went to the cave.
That way the food can actually go up.
I
They
thought that's
haven't
where
seen
we
us.
went.
They haven't seen us because we have half of that tray stone.
You have to be within 20, 30 feet of them, something like that.
I'm at the bottom.
Well, you're still
And
moving.
Kaya.
You passed her, remember?
Yeah, I passed you. Oh wait, might not be within range. I have disadvantage on stealth.
So you see Velsira, and he goes up and says, Kaya, what are you doing down here? Why can't I remember what happened? And she's just staring at him blankly. and you see the other one walking up behind him. And with your natural 20, you would see a single tear roll down her cheek as she plunges her sword into the back of Vilsera.
Well, that problem solved itself.
Holy yikes,
So
Batman.
Vilsera is down, and you guys are descending.
Never trust a thief.
Honestly,
Vixen, you're probably a few seconds behind everybody else since you're the last to go down. Well, no, probably Glitch, since he's spider climbing, he would probably take the longest to get down. So Vixen would hit, and then you'd have Glitch. So in order of getting down, it would probably be like this.
Oh, great.
Oh no, we're conga lined. We're conga
If you
lined.
wanted to slow down with your natural 20, you could have slowed down and come down in any order.
No.
Okay.
I'll be first.
So this is how you're going to hit.
The wooden one's down there, but I don't actually ever cut on
So you guys land back here, and you see this unfold. Smoke is pouring out of the portal and going across this very lit up crystal. The crystal is now starting to pulse.
It was weird at first, but now I like it.
Do you guys want to do the obvious thing first?
Take out the crystals?
That's what I was going to turn around and ask. I was going to turn around and ask Omal. Seems like he's encountered this before. What's the best move?
Well, if we broke that crystal, it'll close that portal. Probably, maybe, who knows. But we might also all die.
I say copy. Fireball 4th level at it.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're just killing our deeply friend too.
We're forever away from that portal.
Is there any way we can
Let's-
get to her?
Let's do
Oh, I just cast
let's
fire.
roll initiative, and we'll see who gets to go and do what first.
Dang it.
Good. I hope you roll like crap.
I could get the tieflings too.
I want to go first.
You don't want to go first?
I do.
12.
I'm going at the same
Not how this works, Seth.
You know how this works.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
No, not too late. I had that.
I rolled extremely low for all mine. Alright, so 20 to 25? 15 to 20?
15.
10 to 15?
12.
12.
Wow! Alright, who has the highest dex?
I have +3. I think
I probably
think it's
have
actually
biggest
14.
dex. Also +3.
Plus 2.
But mine's a bigger 3. Look at the size of the
So,
screen. It's
I
totally
have
bigger.
16 total dex.
So you two have the choice of who goes first.
Travis goes first. Oh, that was super easy. Oh my god.
Alright, so first up is Malazar.
You could have argued the rest of the game.
Hey,
Oh, Omal, what'd you get?
a 9.
Yes, what is your dex modifier?
+2.
Okay.
I have better dex than Amal.
Yes. Yes, you are quicker than a turtle.
And when you put it that way.
Alright, Malazar, you're up first.
Except he has 45
Okay.
movement and I have 20.
You have passed that a trace
He's
on.
through.
First off, let's have everybody roll a stealth check.
Oh, we haven't been seen yet. Oh my god, can I pass? No, I can't. Fuck.
I'm at disadvantage. But we're by Malazar, so we get past without a
Yeah,
trace.
you get plus 10.
That's a natural 20 for a 23.
17.
With your plus 10?
Oh, 27.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Oh, wow.
It's like, man, how did you fuck up that bad with a plus 10?
27.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I forgot about the
I'm
plus
gonna
10.
The math
do
doesn't add
Beyond is
up.
terrible today.
Omal, what's your stealth check? Delaris stealth check.
6.
Plus 10?
Delaris, you need a self check.
16.
Natural.
Do I have to roll mine at disadvantage? Since I have heavy armor on, right?
I was gonna say,
You
because
do
you're
too.
holding your kid.
26. I rolled it at disadvantage. 26.
And it's plus 10?
Yeah.
12.
Wow.
It's actually pretty
With
decent.
disadvantage, you have 26.
I rolled a 13. We have plus 10, and I have plus 3 stealth.
I still don't believe you.
Look
All
at
right.
my dice. I have a 13 and a 17.
That is a lie. You're a liar for saying it.
Plus 2. Plus 2.
Hey. Did you want to play D&D with us? You say hi, Omar? You say hi?
So,
we're the only people he can see.
as you guys hit the ground, it's still fairly dark there. Omal and Delaris, as you hit the ground, a rock slides from beneath your foot and kind of tumbles a little. And this tiefling looks up in your direction, but she's kind of cocking her head to the side as if she doesn't see what's over there. Malazar, you're first up. Whatever you want to do.
Oh, sorry, I got distracted with the baby.
Kill.
I'm gonna cast Entangle.
Okay.
He grinning.
What kind of?
It's got a 90-foot range for a 20-foot area.
For a 20-foot area?
Yeah.
That would get both of them. Wouldn't it?
No. Because 20 foot would be 4 squares. So you could get one or the other.
4 squares. 20-foot square, 4 by 4.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you could hit
I
all
thought
of
it
them.
meant like just 4 total.
Okay, so what do they have to make?
Yep, I was moving all this over so I could do that.
I'm still figuring out this whole thing, so.
Go back to Entangle.
Where was it?
I
Guys,
don't know where it was.
There.
D&D Beyond.
A strength save of some sort?
You can track those
Strength
in
save of
D&D
16.
Beyond. Boy, you said it.
Yeah, they save out of it. So the ground hits and just vines sprout up and actually cover over Valsera as he's struggling to stay conscious. And they start to wrap around their ankles and they agilely step out of it. Glitch, you're up.
Me and Tim just lockstep there.
Okay, so Glitch is just gonna take off running. So he's right here. So
No, you guys are kind of. This is just how you hit the ground, but you're all really kind of like right here.
Getting you
together.
force.
You came down this side. Delaris came down here, so did Vixian. Malazar was right here, and Omal was like right here.
Okay, so here 5, 10, 15, 20. Action 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. So tempting to bonus action Misty Step to the other side of the portal. Do it. Because that.
Uh-oh.
That's what I want to do. Let's say, guys, wait for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step and go through the portal.
Okay.
Okay. It's
I
getting
don't know if Mike expected this. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm just very tempted to see what
I'll
happens.
insert the freaking "will be right back" bump from the Eric Andre show.
If you're wanting to do what I think you're wanting to do, you would probably walk until you had 5 foot left, Misty Step, and then walk through. Otherwise, you're going to Misty Step and just appear right here in the rock.
Okay,
and
yeah,
probably
yeah,
kill
yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's
So you
right.
Misty Step and then use the last of your movement to step
Yeah,
through.
I was just trying to maximize my distance. I didn't think about doing
Okay.
that. Yeah.
So I didn't want all of our viewers to write in and bombard me with Twitter. Anyways, so you step through.
And they so would.
Everybody over
staged.
here
I hear it.
just sees Glitch just instantly disappear because there's smoke boiling through there.
Yeah, this is clearly scripted.
Glitch, make a perception check.
14.
All right, so what hits you instantly as you come through is a blinding light. You are used to being in this pitch black cave, but when you land on the other side, it's almost like the middle of the day. But as you look around, you don't really see a sun. There is just everything is radiating heat and fire, and it looks like a rocky terrain.
Oh no!
As you look past the rocks, you see buildings. Very familiar buildings, actually. With you being from the future, you see the capital that you came from.
So the future capital. Right.
The future capital. But it looks like it's several thousand years past that. All the buildings are decaying and crumbled. and scorched, and you see burnt out metal holes everywhere, and it just looks like a desolate wasteland.
Huh. Okay, that's I can't do anything else.
Vixian.
Well, so I see this happen, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty gobsmacked by this. I use a free action to look over at Amal and say, "Where the f did he go?"
That is a very good question, but it's filled with that smoke.
We can't let the crystal get destroyed, or he's stuck. Fuck, he may be stuck already.
Dolaris.
I mean, presumably it's
his
still...
That's why I wanted to go first.
Nice. Fuck, we gotta go. We gotta go fucking after him. How far did we determine that was?
You are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 feet from the portal.
Can't exactly cast Pass Without a Trace on us.
We already have
We are
Pass
in.
Without a Trace on us.
Do we?
Yeah, I cast
But
it.
they see us though, right?
Well, I did cast a
Travis
spell.
casts
man.
Summon Swarm.
I cast some tangle at him.
So they haven't seen us?
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, she cast a spell, and vines just erupted out. And Glitch went running through there, and,
Is there anything we could potentially use as cover to get past them?
you might be able to run along the edge, but I mean, they're staring right at you.
Damn it.
Well,
Well, fuck it. Knock an arrow.
okay.
So they're distracted.
Alright, give us a few more minutes so we can figure out what they're doing here.
Okay. So they're distracted. I'm guessing by all the vines and stuff that...
They got out of it.
Huh?
They got out of the
They got out of it, but they're still distracted by that.
Yeah.
And if I'm able to be kind of offside, I might be able to blindside him with an
You can
arrow.
attempt it.
Yeah. So I'm going to kind of move offside, and I'm going to try to blindside that one with an arrow.
Okay, make a stealth check.
We have a +10 to stealth, by the way.
And
You
I have a
are
+3, so
greater than 30 feet from
No,
Malachite.
never mind. You don't. I lied.
18.
Okay. That's with not with the +10, right?
No.
Okay, 18. Alright. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay.
Which one are you swinging?
Actually, before I do that, can I cast Hunter's Mark?
Which one are you shooting at?
This one.
Okay. Very good. Because she rolled low on her perception check.
Smart.
The other one is staring right at you.
And that would be bonus action? No, spells. So that would be Hunter's Mark cast. Alright. Now we're back in actions. I knock an arrow and I let loose. What's a 12?
Miss.
Knock another.
Okay.
19.
Hits.
And I get an additional d6 to my damage. Which is good because
So
that's
D8, 2D6, plus 3, I think.
and then 2d6. Another d6. There it is. So that's 4 and plus 3.
Did you roll your D8?
11. I get an 11. Yep.
Okay. 11 damage. So an arrow hits her in her shoulder. As she was about to knock an arrow, it kind of knocks it loose, and she looks over in your direction, not
That
very
is-
happy.
That is fire damage. I don't know if that makes any difference.
No, you're fine. Dolaris.
Alright. Since they're looking at me, we're already blown, obviously. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
30.
Yes. And then I cast web in the middle of them.
Okay.
Deck save of 16.
Dex save.
Yep.
Spider-Man, Spider-Team.
Spider dragon.
Of what now?
16.
Ugh.
Dex save 16.
No, thank you.
Okay. So this one makes it. This one does not.
Awesome.
So she is a webbed. Webbed.
Words.
Just restrained.
Restrained. All right. So you don't have any sorcery points, so you can't
Nope.
hasten that.
Sure don't.
Is that your turn then?
Yeah, that's
We're about
it's
to.
gonna be my turn.
All right. What is your passive perception?
Passive perception.
If you get thirsty, there's drinks and stuff in the fridge right outside in the garage. You're welcome.
We're gonna swim today.
12.
Okay.
After lunch.
I'm throwing away my dice. I need your dice.
Did it betray you? Because I'll take that metal one. I am also a dice goblin.
You want some water?
Okay.
Superstitious.
So, as Delaris walks forward and casts web, he notices this one gets stuck and this one jumps out of the way. And as he goes to go, just gee golly, guys, darn, he moves out of the way as the stalker brings down his claws and misses
Jesus.
you. Misses you this much with his claws with 2 attacks. Can I?
Dude, well done.
18 versus AC?
Me?
Yeah.
Miss.
Wow. So a second attack. So his first one was with advantage. Second one misses horribly. And then he's disappeared again. Omal,
Another one of those things.
Did I see him?
Okay, I'm up.
you just feel these claws just rake down the back of your plate mail.
I use my bonus action and say, guys, help me.
It's not your turn!
It's my
Omal.
turn.
No, that was the end of your turn. He
Oh,
took
okay.
his turn.
Okay.
Omal.
Pull your finger out of your ass.
So the one that's let's see, the one on the left, from my perspective, has taken damage. Yes.
Yes.
Yep. And I helped.
So, and are we in like dim light? We're in
Yes.
a cave, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Shadow Step, which is just I can just use that
Yeah.
and appear right behind her.
Bloop.
Amazing.
And I'm gonna make 2 attacks with my Matador's Dagger, the first of which is now at advantage because of that ability.
Okay.
Caleb over there metagaming. He's min-maxed everything.
Oh my fucking god! Nat 20.
All right.
Shit.
Matador's dagger.
Okay,
Dagger of
so
bovine yeet.
Dagger of the beef.
You get lulls like this, someone
You
do
do-
math.
and a D10.
Normally it's 7.
It's
Really?
usually
Okay, so 20 force damage.
Wow.
with a little
And-
help from my friends sometimes. Yeah.
I rolled, what would it? It was 5. So 13 piercing damage.
So 33.
Jesus.
And a check.
And
And
did you knock her prone?
Probably. Well, I think she's got to make a save.
Yep, strength save.
Dude, if she's prone, it might be game over.
yeah, I'm right there.
Yeah, because you're right there.
There's a stalker that we can't see. There's another one that we haven't touched
All right.
yet.
Just
Um,
don't blow up the crystal.
So strength
Cleric is 1,000 years
save.
in the future.
Oh fuck yeah, that's true. We don't have a
19.
cleric right now.
So she saves.
Okay, I'm gonna hit her again, but this time obviously not an advantage.
Okay.
And that's a solid miss right there.
What'd you roll?
9.
Yep, that's nice. So she's still reeling from the first one, and you're expecting her to go down. But as you hit low, she nimbly steps to the side of it, being the only one not stuck in the web. So these are nimbly little tieflings. They jump out of the way, And you don't do any bonus action. Oh no, you did your shadow step, didn't you?
I do try to use my comms to say, Doctor, where the hell are you?
Do I hear it?
No.
No, you left the game.
Thousands of years away.
No matter what, you're done. Like you clocked out. You can go do whatever you want.
All right, so as you do this, she whips around, and her tail comes right up in your face. 21 to hit.
That's probably hot for someone.
Yes, that hits.
You take 9 piercing damage from her tail.
Spiky.
And then her claws come up and swing at you. 19 and 10.
Hit and miss.
So what are you rolling against?
So 12 piercing damage.
And it has to be above whatever number Caleb's.
And then after her,
minus 60. So anything
this one
60
starts to
above,
struggle and try to
anything
free
below,
herself.
it misses.
She's going to struggle to move. Oh, horribly. So let's see, restrained. Can she use her action normally? I always get that one mixed up. I think she just can't move, right?
It's a dex. It's a dex save, not a strength save.
Dex?
Yeah.
Let's see. Doesn't prohibit any action besides movement over space. So she can still attack. So, unable to reach you guys with her swords, and angrily tries to pull her feet free, she pulls out a spear and hurls it at, we'll say Delaris.
Of course.
21 to hit.
He's
That's
got
a
it
hit.
out. He's got it out for you today, dude.
Well, he's the one that rushes in and starts beating up on everybody.
Yeah,
But now she doesn't have a spear.
So, 8 piercing damage.
Yeah, Travis definitely never rushes and does anything without a lot of thought.
I
All right.
thought about it for a
So
while.
we
before
have
I did.
one-
Tried to
Thank
commit
you.
suicide 2 hours ago.
One cycle. It's going to cycle back around to Malazire. I think the kids are wanting food. And it's afternoon. Do we want to cook up some food?
Yeah, we can come back next time and
Yeah,
finish the
good,
combat.
good place to put a pin in it.
Yeah.
Since I went to some place.
This is a bad
unknown.
place to put a
Yeah,
pin
he
in.
has completely left the plane of existence. So.